up and stuff.
Okay.
But where did we leave
Oh,
off?
whoops. I forgot.
We left off at a couple people being dragged away, and you guys had just retrieved Sen's equipment.
Bleh.
We had just retrieved Sen's equipment, correct?
Okay.
I believe a bleh was
Okay.
given in confirmation.
Okay. It sounded like he just got back. That's.
No,
Oh, was that? Oh, that was
it
from
wasn't.
someone else. That was...
It wasn't in confirmation, but I just pretended it was.
All right. So. Let's see. God, this is weird. We left on such a weird note.
I believe we left at Mike having the stuff,
Yeah.
and then
And
we were on our way to
Prax
take
being
Prax
dragged
to jail.
off.
Me, the barkeeper, and I.
Yeah. Well, the barkeep wasn't really taking. He was attending.
I forget where I was.
You and Milo were together because you were just tracked down here.
Oh, so we just got okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's start with where are my dice? That might have been important to figure out before we started. Okay. Let's just sort out the whole Prax ordeal right now. You do wake up while you're being hauled over, Prax. And you know, it's kind of like a groggy sleep. It really like you got knocked unconscious immediately, and you're still not entirely sure what it was. Still feel a little woozy, a little bit weak if anything, but when you get to the barracks and they start going into like a back entrance where it's kind of like a dungeon of sorts. Are you doing anything?
So I just woke up.
I mean, you woke up like maybe halfway there, and I'm just describing things as.
Okay. Is there any way I can get out? Like, is there like barred windows or like a cell door in front of me?
Oh,
Like,
I mean, were you doing anything before you were thrown into the dungeon? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Oh no, I didn't wake up. I'd try and remain.
Okay, yeah, just.
Of unconsciousness.
Yeah. Let's see. Windows. No, there are no windows in this place. It's just dark and damp with torchlight on the walls across from the bars that are keeping you in this. What do you call it? Just this dungeon of sorts. They didn't hook you up or anything. They did take all of your equipment, including your spellbook. They left your robes on you, but at this rate, your robes are pretty dirty and kind of have some ashes on them from an explosion that was set off. And
Is there like a guard standing by the cell or someone in the area that I could see?
we could say that you were observing this as you were kind of thrown in. So yeah, there's one that's walking away.
Okay. And he's the one that brought me in?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I don't want to say anything to him. I guess I'll just sit around for a while.
Okay.
Chill.
Sen, you were brought to the kind of the back of this place. You didn't get to enter because, you know, the guard kind of told you to wait.
Okay.
But he says to both you and the barkeep, so I'm probably gonna have to keep you two around here for some questioning. Do either of you know anyone else that was involved in this?
We had two of, well, there was a huge crowd in the bar, and there was me and my two friends. And we had okay, wait, let me rephrase that whole thing again. Let's kind of rewind really quick. Okay. The bar was crowded, and there are three friends of mine who were here with kind of dealing with the situation.
All right. So, do you know
And the
what their
barkeep.
names are? These friends of yours.
Their names are Milo, Noel, and Eric.
Who is Eric?
He's a buddy of Milo's.
I mean, what race? Because there's kind of an infamous Eric around here, but I'm just making sure it isn't who I think it is.
He's half orc.
Oh.
Oh god.
Well, it sucks for the gnome. I'll see if I can't contact your friends though, and see if I can bring him in for questioning.
Okay.
I'll look for you as well. I'll send word for it in the morning.
If you don't mind me asking, how long will the questioning be?
Not too long. We need to get some of our facts straight, and it's not going to be an interrogation of any sorts. So.
Okay. So at that point, does it like, do I just can go, or does a guard like leave Ian?
Yeah, he just says I need to go attend to some other things. You're free to go, as well as your emotions to the barkeep that I forgot was standing there. And
Okay.
he nods, and they both walk off, leaving you alone.
Oh, the barkeep's not there either?
He just walked away. Yeah.
Oh, well, before he walks away, well, actually, no, I'm just gonna follow the barkeep to what I assume is bar, and I'm just gonna ask, well, actually, no, I'm not gonna ask anything. I'm just
Okay.
gonna follow him back to the bar. Well, not follow, but, walk with
Yeah,
him.
just kind of go back in that direction.
Yeah.
Nawal and Milo, the two of you are standing alone in a pretty desolate, dark, dirty street with a backpack full of Sen's equipment.
Did we already check to? I don't remember if we checked.
You did
last
check. You checked everything was there, but the money was not.
Time. Okay, well, I don't really fancy our chances of finding his money, so I guess this is a good start
Yeah.
or whatever.
I need to go to the blacksmith and replace one of my weapons, but if you want to wait at the bar, I can meet you back over there.
So we're done here, right? By here, I
Uh,
mean Arcadia. I forgot the name of the place for a second.
Well,
Character?
Yeah, that was in character.
Oh, I was in character.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was in character.
Well, whatever his name, Mr. Harding still wanted us to clear out the mine for him with the hobgoblins, but I think we could put that on hold. It shouldn't be that
Oh.
big a deal.
Right, I forgot about that. That wasn't in character. That was not in character. That was just me forgetting. I can't help but. I mean, I've been willing. Never mind. I don't say anything else. I'll have this conversation later. So I'll just go back to the bar, I guess.
Can you take the bag?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Bag of stuff, the loot.
It's too
Okay.
tempting for Milo.
I don't want to walk around all night with a bag of stolen loot, because then, as a halfling, bad things might happen. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the bag back.
Yeah, so you guys aren't very far away from the tavern, so you both walk in there and there's
no,
fire.
I'm not going to the tavern right now.
Oh, where are you going then?
I want to find a blacksmith.
I will point out that you would think that anything would be closed at this point. It's quite late in the evening.
Okay, whatever. I'll go to the bar then.
Yeah.
I forgot it was like midnight or however late it was.
Yeah, I guess it's my fault.
It was dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we tailed some dudes down some sketchy back alleys. So
I didn't know it was dark.
I didn't
Okay.
know you were there. I was just trying not to just randomly murder people.
it's not dark. It's just the middle of the night. you know.
This
The
isn't
two of
your
you
everyday
return back to the
darkness.
tavern. There's kind of like a black scorch on the floor where the fire was. It's kind of like a hole in the wood wall where the explosion had occurred to begin with. And there's kind of no one in there, not even a barkeep. Not even
Yes.
kind of, there's just no one in there.
I assume that Eason and the barkeep will come back this way. I don't really feel like waiting too long, but I can give them a little bit of time.
All right, I'll just go. I'll leave money for a room on the counter and then go upstairs and go to sleep.
There are no rooms in this tavern.
Oh,
You can find an inn that could probably.
Oh, right.
I want to go
Where's
outside.
where's the inn that we were at before? Did we really move that far?
Wasn't it like on the other side of Arcadia?
Yeah, let me just find an inn. I'm gonna try to get some bed rest.
I'll wait outside for a little bit to see if they come back.
Okay.
Okay.
You look for an inn. The inn that you had stayed at to begin with was on the other side of town. But give me like 30 seconds. You find an inn called the River's End.
The World's End.
And
That's a good movie.
you,
So I'll go ahead and pay for a room.
okay, it'd be 4 copper.
Okay.
Wait, not
looks-
4 copper. I'm an idiot. 4 silver. My bad.
4 silk. What?
Yeah. That's pretty typical for a room like this.
Busting my balls.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Okay. Did you tell Nawal where you were going?
No, well, I wouldn't have asked because I didn't think of it. So
Okay. Well, I mean,
Well,
would
I'm
Milo
not
have?
telling Mike that.
No, because then I would have had to go to the inn and then walk all the way back to let him know
Okay.
where I was. So
Okay, fine.
I would have just gone.
After waiting some time, Isen and the barkeep both return.
Good news. I don't remember if Ethan. No, wait, Ethan wasn't there. It was just me and Milo. Good news.
So
And just hold up the bag.
Oh.
And
Is that,
well, I'll
all
toss
the
it
stuff?
to him.
oh, I'll look
Barkeep kind of
inside.
scoots by you guys. And
Everything's there,
Oh.
I think, except the money. There's no money in there, but
You guys got your stuff too?
I never lost my stuff. But yeah.
Or did Milo
got-
get his stuff back?
Most.
oh, there
We
were
didn't-
2 bags. I should point out there were 2 bags, and you both had picked them up. I forgot about that.
No, one of them had my stuff in it.
Yeah, and I'd assume that you would have hung on to it.
No, I just get my stuff back. I just
Yeah,
put it
why-
on.
Why would I? Yeah, why would I have his stuff?
Well, because there were. Well, because we were saying it was in 1 bag, but there were 2 bags.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. I assume that Milo got his stuff.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Most of it, I think. He seemed satisfied. That was in
Alright.
character.
Thanks for helping me get my stuff back. And then, I'll put my necklace back on and my bracers and my other necklace.
Okay.
We can finally leave this town and get back on track with what we were originally doing. And then I'll leave
What
to
were
go
you
find the
originally
closest
doing in the
tavern.
first place?
I mean, I don't answer right now. I just go walk away to find the tavern. I'd probably get a room at the closest one.
Closest place you find would also be the River's End, so just so it
Okay.
works out that way.
I don't have money, so crap.
Oh. I didn't think about that. It was-
Isen sleeping in the streets.
What's the nature of the buildings?
How so?
How is the roofing? How's the walls?
It's thatch roofing. It looks like some pretty worn down wood. You're not in a very good part of town, so the houses here aren't very well maintained.
The barkeep's still around, right?
Yeah.
I ask the well, actually, I ask the barkeep, is there a way where you can get on the roof easily?
Why would you be looking to get on the roof? What are you gonna do up there?
Sleep. I have no money on me to stay at an inn.
Vagrancy in a town like this is quite against the law. I couldn't really.
Alright, well, thank you for that information.
I tell you what, if you help me clean up these burn marks, I'll give you a place to sleep for the night.
Sure thing.
Thank you. And the 2 of you work. Prax, I'm assuming at this point everyone just sleeps, except for Prax. You see every once in a while a guard kind of patrols up and down the
Corridor.
this dungeon, yeah, this corridor. And it's a different one from the one who took you in to begin with.
So I'm in a new.
No.
Holding cell?
No. This is the same place.
Okay.
This dark and damp.
I try and reach out to the guard to get his attention. Like I
Yeah.
call out
You
his
grab his
name
attention.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab his attention. He says, "What do you want?"
How long am I gonna be in here?
We're gonna get some questioning done tomorrow. Otherwise, just sleep for the night. It should be. Everything should be sorted out pretty quickly and soon.
Well, could I get some food to eat?
You. Yeah, whatever. I'll have someone send something to you. And you see him kind of leave, and maybe about 10 minutes later, there's kind of like a, not really moldy, it's just an old stale hunk of bread and some water.
How does he give it to me? Does he just push it through the bars? Okay. I fake the man and eat my food and just try and go to sleep because I'm not getting out of this.
Okay. Alright, do you guys do anything for the rest of the night as you're sitting in?
Well, I'm sleeping, so.
Right, you're
help.
sleeping. Nawal
I'll
went
help.
to a tavern, sorry.
I'll help.
I mean, I
Clark.
wanted a room. Like, I didn't want to stay up much more.
Okay. Alright, yeah. You guys sleep for the night. Nawal, charge 4 silver pieces from yourself. Yeah, everyone
have
wakes up.
No more
And-
silver.
Okay. Well, bright and early in the morning, looks like a sort of messenger comes by. He comes by the tavern that you're at, Isen, and the barkeep kind of wakes you up.
Hmm?
'Cause there's someone here looking for you.
All right. Do you know who it is?
I think he said something about questioning from the night prior.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give him the questions for me. I need to run this business.
Yeah.
I gotta make money.
I'll do that. So, would I? No. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to figure out, but I can't figure out what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Well, anyway.
So I just go with the guard, or I just.
Yeah,
I
it's
go
a
to the guard.
messenger. It's not a guard. It's a
Oh, it's just a
messenger.
messenger.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he says, they said that you had some friends with you that they were gonna question. Where are they?
We went to an inn nearby. I don't know. Well, they.
Well,
I'm
if
sorry.
we looked around, could you
what-
point them out for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. And it takes you about an hour, but you eventually hopefully run into these guys. Are you guys like just chilling at this inn?
I mean,
Do you guys have a conversation?
at that point in the morning, I'd still be chilling. I don't know.
Well,
I
I
don't know
wanted
what Milo's doing.
I would have gone out to try to find a blacksmith.
Okay. Then you run into Nawal, your son.
Okay.
Wait, how much health do I heal every night?
This
Well-
was straight out of combat, so nothing at the
Oh,
moment.
nothing.
By the way, there is something that I ruled incorrectly. Rays don't actually have a saving throw; they just do to hit.
Okay.
And so Milo had been hit by a scorching ray in that fight.
Oh, okay. So could he have maybe been burned into unconsciousness?
Nope.
Oh.
Because
'Cause
we
we did-
actually reenacted that, yeah.
Yeah, we did the rolls and everything. He didn't catch on fire.
Okay.
I did take a
So,
little bit of damage though.
Yeah, just a little.
A little bit.
Tiny bit. I approach Noel and say, do you what's up? Let's settle with what's up.
Dude, what's up?
No, I'll just say,
I'd
I'll
look
just
at
walk up
you
to Milo
funny.
and say, "What's up, Milo?" Or Nowell.
I'd still look at you funny for greeting me like that.
Shut up. We need to. Do you know where Milo is?
You said something about. Wait, I'm gonna assume you still said something about looking for a blacksmith.
Yeah. I mean, I would have told you.
Like, okay, yeah, it's about looking for a blacksmith. I think. Don't really know why.
All right.
Might have
We're
just not been listening.
we we need to, or we've been asked to for some questions by the authorities about the whole deal with the tavern yesterday. So,
God damn it. All right, fine.
all right. So I bring Nowell to the. Oh, did the messenger come with me?
Yeah, he's kind of
Alright,
observing as you're talking to him.
All right. So I'll walk. Like, does the messenger like standing over my shoulder or something, or he's just a few feet away?
Yeah, he's a few. No, he's creeping behind
He's
you,
standing
staring at
right
the back of
behind
your
you.
head.
Literally right behind you, like an inch behind you.
Like those NPCs and like RPGs where like they follow you wherever you go. Except this guy is actually just way too close. No.
So I'll lead Nowell to the messenger,
Okay.
and unless he's like,
So you're Nawal, correct?
Yep.
Great. Do you know where your friend Milo is?
Just out looking for a blacksmith. That you would have heard that. Not too sure where.
Do you think he's coming back sometime soon?
At some point he would.
Then we can wait. We have time. As
Okay.
long as you're okay with that.
Go back to whatever meal or drink I had
Sure. Milo. Oh,
without a word.
yeah. Milo, you
Yes.
find a blacksmith in the old town of Arcadia.
Okay. I will greet the person, whoever's there.
Howdy. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a masterwork short sword, and I have some goods I can trade for it.
Well, I hate to turn away a customer, but I may be a blacksmith, but I can't do any of them fancy metal work like the guys on over by the barracks can. I can't
By
do
the
much for you.
barracks.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'll head over there then.
All right.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. And
And,
you go over to that side of town.
Yeah, go to the barracks.
It is important though, cause it's about like an hour's walk away, basically. Although I guess for you it might be an hour and a half. Stubby legs. Anyway, you get over there, and you ask the same question. And he says, "Yeah, it might take me a good amount. It'll take me a good amount of time to make make a weapon that's that well
how long
crafted."
are we talking here?
Well, he pulls out his book and he starts doing math. He doesn't actually do that. It's a simple melee weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, but if I had a short sword, could you just?
No, you'd have to create it
Okay.
from scratch. Because it's like different materials you'd be using, and like he's treating the metal differently, and
Okay.
Okay. So if it's 300 gold pieces, we'll say a short sword is 10, so 310. 310 is 3,100 silver pieces. Actually, I'm just gonna check something. We might just have one lying around.
That would be convenient.
He does not have one lying around.
Uh,
You can make checks by the day instead of by the week. In the case, check result times DC should be divided by the number of days in a week.
wait, what?
I'm doing math. Sorry.
Okay.
3,100. I'm sorry. This actually is a lot more complicated than it when I was
Yeah. Yay,
previously making
crafting.
it. Yeah. Um. Oh, okay. So result times the DC. So we'll say he's at 10 current. So 17. Yeah, I could have it to you in about a week.
Oh. Are there any other shops that might just have one laying around?
You can walk around and see what they have, but I can assure
Oh my
you,
god.
not many people just have them lying around.
I just don't want to wait a week. I'm sick of this place.
Jerk.
You know, no, I need to heal anyway, because I'm like almost dead. So, okay, I'll contract him.
Okay, hold on.
What?
He asks for the payment up front, which would be 310 gold pieces.
Okay, can I exchange my masterwork rapier as well as my short sword?
You want to barter with this?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay. He says, "Oh, that's Tell you what, if you just give me those two weapons, then I can exchange. Yeah, we can just do a straight up trade here.
Perfect. Okay, I'll go ahead and give those to him right now then.
Okay, cool. Cool, and you do so.
Oh.
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 Oh man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do you go back to the tavern then, or are you?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna try to rest as much as I possibly can.
Okay, so 2 hours pass, and eventually Milo makes it back to the tavern, and the messenger seems quite fidgety at this point, seeing as how he's been waiting a couple hours.
I wave Milo to come over.
Alright, I'm there.
Alright. I greet Milo. What's up? Or I don't know why I'm saying I'm greeting. I should actually roleplay this. Huh.
Yep.
What's up, Milo?
Not much. What's going on?
We are needed for some questioning because of the incident with the tavern yesterday.
Alright. Right now?
I look to the messenger.
Well, he nods.
Then I guess we should step on it.
Step on what?
What?
Alright, so
What?
is
Say what? What?
so we just gotta head over now, Mr.
Yes. Please follow me. And
Alright.
he walks out of the.
I follow.
Cool, and the two of you are following as well.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so another hour passes, and you go into the same district that you were just. And you three are led into a familiar room.
God, I hate this place.
In
That's
a
in
barracks.
that's in character.
Yeah.
Like I actually say that.
Wait, is it possible for me to bandage myself while we're walking? Like, can I just attempt to do this?
Roll a heal check at a -5.
Oh boy.
And
Okay.
That's generous.
I'll try to aid.
And
Nice.
just for the record, 1 or lower. Okay. You do not succeed.
In bandaging, do I still use a charge?
From the healer's.
Well, can I aid Michael
Who's
Yeah,
Michael?
but
What the
Yeah,
hell?
or
right.
Milo? Shut up.
I
is
should
that
point
like-
out like.
Oh my god, hold on. This is.
What?
Something's just being really loud outside.
Well, sure you can help him. But even still, we'll say no charge gets used up, but you just attempt to bandage yourself and
Oh, okay.
fail. You can't really get the ointments and stuff on yourself while you're moving, and the bandages and stuff. Anyway, you three are led into this room, and a man in
With a familiar face.
no, a man with a robe walks in. Actually, it's like a black and red robe, and he says, "Greetings. I am here to ask you a few questions. It won't take much time at all.
Okay.
So, what are your affiliations with Prax, the gnome that we had put in the dungeons earlier last night?"
He's just asking us all, like, generally, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
You guys want to
just-
go ahead?
We just met up with him in Tikal and just kind of had him with or hang out with us. Since then, he hasn't really helped us that much, though.
We were traveling with him, if you can call it that.
Did you in any way provoke the actions that happened in the tavern last night? In fact, let me start from the very beginning. Can you please explain exactly what ended up happening from your perspective?
In the tavern?
Yes.
Wait, what happened in the tavern, or why it happened?
Both would be nice, but from your perspective, I'm just looking for the truth here.
Okay.
We'll look at Milo. You want to take this one?
I think he wants us all to give us each our own perspectives.
No, it's gonna take forever.
Well,
I mean,
you all three were there, yes, and it just one of you speak for the three of you and tell me exactly what happened and why the things happened, why they did.
Bleh. Okay, I'll try to make it quick. So, what happened at the tavern was, Prax, the accused,
Yes.
hired a group of thieves to steal from us. And upon discovering that, or upon realizing that, we went to confront him and to get our stolen materials back. When we went into the tavern, though, he tried to sneak out, and upon stopping him, he went to the bathroom, and next thing we know, he set what is an outhouse? What would it be called?
Bathroom, maybe.
A loo.
Okay, yeah.
aloof.
The little girl's room was on fire, and he threw a fireball at me, and so I knocked him out.
How did you knock Prax out?
With a dart.
He kind of looks puzzled.
Well, Ian, you said poison's like taboo, right?
Depending on where you are, yeah. But
Well, I mean, Arcadia is kind of sketchy, though. Do you think? All right, okay, no, I guess.
you are asking me the wrong questions now.
Okay. No, I'm just thinking of how to like handle this.
But it
Well-
also like depend on how people feel and like what kind of poisons.
No, it's whatever. Okay, so hold on. I am in possession of a poison by the name of Blue Winnis, and I used it with this particular dart to try to stop his escape. And needless to say, it worked. So.
okay. May I ask what the three of you, well, I suppose four, because it seems like the four of you were acquainted at some point, were doing here in Arcadia? What business were you attending to?
Well, we had heard rumors of a thief or assassin by the name of the Black Striker. And
Yes.
We witnessed an apparent murder of his in Zula before we came here.
right, and I was hoping we could confront this, assassin and maybe help out. But it seems like the local guard had it under control. The reason we came here, though, is because Prax told us that,
He led us here with promise of information
right,
on the Black
said he
Striker.
knew someone who could help us out.
I see. Well, that all checks out with the eyewitnesses we have. So, there will be a trial that'll be held later tonight. I would like you three to at least show up. You may be called upon.
Very well.
Sigh.
If you have any care for any means of law, you would do best to show up. And he kind of gives you a look now as you sigh.
Sigh.
I don't say anything.
Okay.
Just so sick of this whole thing.
So the trial he said is tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Very well.
It would be in the courthouse in the center of the city.
Very well. And if those are all the questions you have, are we free to go?
Yes. Just show up to the courthouse by the time the sun reaches or fully sets.
Ian, would I know where the courthouse is?
Yeah, you all would. You've been through the center of Arcadia a couple times, and it's pretty bustling, but the courthouse is one of the few things that stands out, and it's right across from the fountain in the center of town.
Okay. So I suppose we all leave then?
Yep.
Yeah, on the way to wherever we're going, say like I don't suppose it would be a good idea to skip that. I don't like the thought of Prax getting set free just due to us not being there.
Well, I'm more concerned about our own safety than Prax is because
Well,
like
so am I. That's why I don't want him following us.
Well,
We're trying to.
I need to finish business with Prince Harding, but you guys can go do your own thing, and I can just meet up with you later.
all right.
That's I'll say I'll go back to the same inn that we stayed at the night before. And oh wait, I'll tell Eason where it is. I don't know where it is.
Wait, where what is?
The inn that because I just this is in character again. I just realized that you don't have any money. So what did you do for shelter? I guess yesterday.
I helped out the barkeep with some cleaning up at his tavern. I'll probably head out there again and continue to help him clean up if he needs it.
Well, I'll tell him wherever whatever the fuck that inn is called.
Okay.
Where that is. And
The end of the world end.
yes, the world's end. And then I'll
Holy
just
crap.
kind of walk around and chill.
They added a little scroll bar on the side, so you don't have to go to the magnifying glass every single time. On the right-hand side by the scroll wheel dealy.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Alright.
I assume Milo's gone, and I went back to. I went to just walk around, and just kind
I
of
head over to
chill.
the barkeep's tavern. And
Okay. Alright, yeah. You guys let time pass. Prax, eventually, you are escorted into a room, pretty familiar to
Yeah, I'll be right back.
one that you put your friends in earlier. Tom, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, cool. And they sit you down, and a man, in black and red robes appears and sits down at the table. And he says, Prax, do you have a last name that I may address you by?
No, I do not.
I see. Very well. The nature of the grief that you caused here in Arcadia was that of the magical variety. Typically, we end up handing people that break the law or cause commotion. We typically hand them over to the Mages Guild here in Arcadia. Now, I'm bringing this up because you have two options here. I can either leave you with the Mages Guild, or we can go through a trial as if you were a criminal, like everyone else.
And what is the difference between the two?
Well, wizards such as yourself, wizards do weird and crazy things that I cannot necessarily explain why they do the things they do. If you were, to go in as a criminal and go to be judged later today, you would be treated as if you had attempted murder, we would say.
Huh. Well, I will take the Mages Guild option.
I see. At this point, however, you must realize that the rights that you have will be taken away, and what they do with you will be up to their own volition.
Very well. Better that than tried as a murderer.
Okay. He says he says a prayer for you, and you head off in shackles to this Mages Guild. I don't know. I don't know a not easy way of just addressing this without going full Deus Ex Machina, but do you want to introduce Zinix at this point, or?
We can if you want.
Okay. Like that question I asked in Skype.
Oh, I didn't see it. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But you would be.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. So Prax is sent off to the Mages Guild.
Mages Guild.
For whatever does happen. Anyway. A messenger is sent later that day. And he goes up to the three of you and tells you that there won't be a trial anymore and that the three of you are free with the rest of your evenings.
Wait, Prax got sent to the. Or wait, no, I don't know this, do I?
You don't.
Okay, never mind.
We'd be confused, but
What, if you don't mind me asking, why is there no longer a trial?
With the nature of the crime, we typically let if it's magical in any way, shape, or form, we let the Mages Guild deal with their own. So
I don't like this.
it could be anything from an assistant to a lab rat to God knows what.
So he's almost like a test subject to this guild's whatever they do.
Worst case scenario, yes, but regardless, the three of you are free from your duties.
I assume it's somewhat late in the day already.
Wait. Didn't I
like
go
late
to?
afternoon.
I went to go talk to Stephen Harding.
So you left to go do that.
Yeah, after the questions.
Got it.
So whoop whoop backwards in time.
Well, I mean,
Da-da-da-da-da.
did you two go with Milo?
I went to go help the barkeep clean up some more.
Okay.
I went to
If he,
do barbarian stuff. I don't know what that means.
Hey, that is up for you to decide.
wreck stuff.
Well, okay, Ian. Here's the deal. All I want to do is tell him that we're leaving soon, and then thank him. That's all I want to do. So like.
Oh. He says, I see. It's sad to hear that you're leaving Arcadia so soon. Might I ask, what business you're going after?
There's still a report of the undead threat near Zula, so want to make sure that doesn't spread.
I see. Well, good luck then. I hope everything does treat you well. If there's anything that I could help you with, whether it be in my power or not, you could feel free to ask.
Oh, there is one thing.
Hmm?
Do you happen to have any masterwork short swords?
That is kind of an odd request. He thinks for a moment.
Dice roll. Dice roll.
Why don't you make a diplomacy check?
Okay, one sec.
It's not the kind of roll I thought.
We're leaving it on Mike's head in order to succeed.
Here, let me do sense motive. I sense that he has sword.
Hmm.
Wow, such a sword.
I can check around and see whether or not people might have one. And you wouldn't have to worry about paying for it. I would do that for you.
That's what I like to hear. My man.
My man. Okay, cool. So
Okay.
he says, I'll send someone by. What tavern are you staying, or what inn are you staying at?
Oh, shit. At World's End.
Yes.
River's End, please.
River's End.
Fine, River's not.
I will send a messenger over there. If I have anything to give to you,
All right, I appreciate it.
of course. And you head back out.
Yes.
Cool.
Fast forward again. Back
Fast
to
forward again.
the other messenger.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Fast forward. You guys hear all that information.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So that just means we can leave even sooner.
Sitting in River's End, there's a fellow in there that stands out particularly to the rest of you. There's an elf who's sitting in the corner, who has a kind of odd skin pigment and seems to be, how do I put it?
the
Lost.
anorexic.
Yeah, it does. No, he's not interacting with anyone, and like anyone tries to walk by, like say someone like asking if he wants a drink or anything, they just kind of leave with confused looks on their face.
Okay.
Strange. Well, probably wouldn't know this. Just too excited about leaving Arcadia.
Oh, wait, new guy. Hold on. I think Milo would actually take an interest in that. I will approach the figure.
Figure.
Okay, you kind of approach, and he's giving you his kind of odd stare.
I will say hello.
Hi, Elvin speak?
Yes, speak Elvin. Am speak.
Yeah, we're speaking in Elvin then, right?
Yeah.
Well, hello there, friend. What can I do for you?
Oh no, I was just, looking around and I saw you sitting there and I noticed I hadn't seen you before. I was wondering what your story was.
Oh, I have come a very long way to arrive in Arcadia. I heard that it was just this wonderful capital in this area that was just full of magic, and it has not disappointed me yet.
Oh, well, at least one of us can say that.
What do you mean?
City hasn't turned out to be quite as much as I would have hoped it to be. But you
Oh.
know what? I guess it's not for everyone.
What a shame. Is something bad happened to you here?
Oh, multiple bad things, but we don't have to talk about that right now.
Oh, no, I insist, please. What has happened to you, my halfling friend?
Well, what? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought Jackson said something.
Yes, he didn't say anything.
I laughed.
Oh, okay. I'll just give him the basic rundown. I don't feel like going through everything over again. But yeah. And then I say, and that's everything that's happened since we got here.
A necromancer, a gnome, at that, oh. Well, I do hope he's being executed.
Well, one can hope, but looks like the Maid's Guild is taking care of him from here on out. So that's outside of my reach.
Aren't you curious to know? Like, if it was me, I'd seek personal vengeance against him.
Well, being a halfling, I try to make friends with everyone I can find, and it just hurts to watch someone who you trusted, go through something like that. So, personally, I'll let my imagination run wild as far as this is concerned.
Oh no, that'll never do. No, I will help you see that this gnome is taken care of. We can't let a necromancer running around. Have you heard about the undead threat? Maybe he's the one behind it. It's for the good of the city if he is swiftly removed.
May I ask how you plan on getting information about this?
Well, simple. First we have to go to the Mages Guild, and then we'll take it from there. And with that, I get up from my chair because this is the only person who's spoken to me since I've arrived in Arcadia. Quickly, let's head over there. It'll be great.
Oh boy. Do you speak any common?
Sort of. I have a dictionary with me, but it's very broken. I'm still learning.
It's a very big dictionary that weighs 10 pounds now.
Well, I'm actually waiting for someone. I'm expecting someone here later tonight. But what say you tomorrow we check out the Mages Guild, and then I'm ready to get out of Arcadia. So
Fine. We will see justice done to this gnome, and then you can be on your way. May I ask your name, Halfling?
my name is Milo, and what may your name be?
Ah, and he bows. I am Zinix Theron, at your service.
Well, very nice to meet you, Zinix Theron.
Oh, believe me, the pleasure is mine. To find someone you'd think in a city of mages who could consistently speak Elven with me and not switch to Common every 5 minutes is very, very pleasurable to myself.
Does he get off out of it?
What?
You don't hear this conversation.
You're not here.
No, he's here. He just doesn't understand anything.
Yeah. Isen and Nawal, you
Well,
notice,
I would have
notice
just.
Milo
Alright.
talking to this elf in complete Elven, and neither of you understand a lick of it.
Well, I would have been chilling with the barkeep after I'm done helping out. Unless he's like, get out.
Hey, get out! Yeah.
I mean,
no.
I'm tempted to walk over and just start talking in Orcish, but I'm not going to do that.
No, that could be fun.
I assume I would recognize Elven even if I don't speak it.
Yeah, it's common enough.
Okay.
All right, I'll relay the information, everything we just talked about, to Isen and Nawal.
Well, wait. I'm probably at the barkeep's place, unless like he kicked me.
I'm at the same inn that you are.
Oh, okay.
Is
I'll tell you Nawal then.
Zinix gone? I mean, I don't know his name yet, but
No, I'm with you know what? Yeah, I went up to my room because it's late at night, right?
Nah, it's like late afternoon, early evening.
Oh, well then I'd stay with them. Why would I leave?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I look up at the elf and say hi in Orcish.
I give him an inquisitive look and say nothing. Actually, I wave at him, but I don't say anything.
You wave at me?
Yeah, I wave at you.
Aren't you standing next to him though?
Mhm.
Is it like that? Never mind.
It's
The
a
question
full-on
is
wave.
that it's-
You've
It's a
never
full-on
have you
wave, like-
RP'd with Zinix before? Because this is gonna be great.
No,
I have, dude. All I know is that he can break his feet from casting Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
I just look at you confused. 'Cause I heard that the conversation was in Elvish, right?
Yeah.
Like I was close enough to hear that.
Yeah.
Look at Milo. Just like making more friends, are we?
I'll just shrug.
I really hope this won't delay our getting the hell out of here.
Well, here's the deal. I need a couple days to rest before we head out anyway, so I figure it wouldn't hurt, to have someone who can get us into the higher ups.
So what might you be occupying that time with, if you don't mind?
Mainly resting.
I mean, I'll nod at Zinix and say I don't suppose he speaks any common.
Hey,
You
you're
can
common.
give it a shot.
He says common, and I say common very bad.
I'd roll my eyes, of course.
I'll nod at Zinix and say, very good pronunciation.
I shake my head and I don't understand.
Alright. As long as we can get back after the undead threat before too long, then knock yourself out. Do it. Well, don't literally do that. But...
Yeah, that's what got me here in the first place.
I'll go back to my. I assume I'm eating a meal, so I go back to it.
Sure.
We're in a tavern, correct?
Correct.
Well, then I will ask if I can perform tonight.
Yeah, of course. We didn't have anything lined up.
Okay. Well, then I'll go ahead and I'll sing a song in Elvish.
Elvish, as opposed to Elven.
Elvish.
Elvish. Performance check.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot.
It's okay.
Let me find my perform real quick.
It's you've had better days. It's all right though. Well, actually no, that's actually one sec.
He has had better days, but that's still a good one.
Yeah. It's passable for my low standards. But yeah, no, it's Zinix, you've never heard a halfling like this sing before, so and
Ooh.
he sings a kind of common elven tune. Otherwise, Mike roll a d10. Once again.
Okay. Oops.
Skills? No, it's skill descriptions. I think, yeah, we'll just say you get 2 silver pieces for the night.
All right, cool. That kind of covers my sleeping costs at least.
Yeah. But, turns to night. Night goes a little bit older, and a man walks in, and he looks directly at you, Milo, and is walking towards you.
Okay. I'll wave him over.
Okay. He says, Sir Harding sent a blessing, and well, a sort of blessing, and he says, well, actually, he doesn't say anything. He left me this note and this box. And he hands
Ooh.
it to you.
Okay, and
What
I'll go out.
boxes?
I'll just open the box as soon as he gives it to me.
It is a short sword. It's a very exquisite looking one, in fact.
I love boxes.
What's in the box?
Oh,
No. Okay. Well, then I'll go ahead and equip that to myself and thank the messenger.
Okay.
Let me tip him. You know what? I'll tip him
Oh.
the two. I'll tip him the 2 silver I made.
He looks a little confused, but says, "Thank you. I hope your night goes well." And he bows and leaves.
Then yeah, if I have everything I need, then I will go to sleep.
Cool.
Slept.
So I put in the stats. I kept the stats that were already there for the masterwork or for the regular short sword.
Okay.
And I just kept the +1 modifier because it's masterwork. So that's
All
fine,
right.
right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it turns to dusk, and you all sleep. Who is paying for Eson?
but does
I
the
don't have
barkeep
any-
not help offer
No,
me
this is a
another,
different place now. This is a different place now.
I didn't.
I'll pay
Because
for
you
it.
you had cleaned it, or you had cleaned it up, and everything was
Unless
fine.
unless you're still trying to get the barkeep to let you stay at that.
Oh, so wait, we cleaned everything up in the one night.
Yeah, yeah. You
Oh,
guys spent a bit. Oh, it wasn't one night, and then you had went back afterwards, like in the morning, and helped out, or not in the morning, but in the afternoon.
and then he's like, "Thanks for your help."
Yep.
And then that's it.
Yep. Well, I mean, he fed you, but
Okay. Well, I guess yeah. I'll have head back to the where those guys are staying then.
okay.
I don't have any more silver pieces.
You can exchange it too. You can
Is
exchange
it-
gold
No,
for
is it-
silver.
I'll pay for it.
Is it 10 for each step up?
10 per each step. What? Yeah, yeah.
Like 10
One
copper
gold
or
is 10 silver. Yeah.
Okay, so that 17. Make that 10. Cool.
Thank you, Milo, for helping me with the room.
No problem. And it's 3 silver a night, right? Or 4 or 5?
4.
4. Oh, okay, that's perfect actually.
I took the silver out of mine already.
Okay, cool. You guys wake up the following morning. Pay attention to your healths and stuff. Otherwise, what do you guys do?
Do I regain any health?
Yeah, you regain health.
How's
You
Milo?
didn't take a full day of bed rest, so you only get 3. Or 4, sorry.
How's Milo looking? The next morning.
Still a bit burnt. Maybe he's a little black in the face, but
Jokes.
no, there are burn marks that are healing. It looks like.
All right. So if it's apparent that he still needs some more time, I want to go. Can I go just outside the city or something?
Yeah.
Just because I want to go out there and just like swing my axe around a bit at practice. Because last time I did that in the city, people gave me weird looks.
I wonder why that might
How
be.
far outside the city do you go?
Not
And
that
like,
far. Not that far. Just to like a clearing just outside the city.
Wait, they're
Well, 'cause-
outside?
well, I mean, it's the next morning, and they're kind of like, we'll just assume that Novel does his like morning calisthenics or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, like,
You go.
So, I will
Well, I-
immediately go downstairs to the common area and wait for Milo.
Okay.
I'd probably be up early because
Well,
that's my thing.
I wouldn't go out to do like my calisthenics or whatever right away. Like I'd chill a bit, and that's what I'd spend my day doing.
I'm usually up an hour early, and I'm just chilling in the tavern, just kind of chilling.
There is
Okay.
a time when we would all 4 be down there. Is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. All right. But Zinix, you just grab Milo and head straight for the giant porcelain tower in.
Yes.
So, and then what I have seen is Milo just go off with
Literally
some
get
dude.
dragged off.
Milo got kidnapped, but it's
So I just kind of go, Milo, what?
Well, I'm being dragged out the door. I don't know if I can talk to you.
I go to get Milo, and I'll look at Mr. Elf, or rather, I'll try to, if he's not already getting my attention, or if I haven't gotten his attention from trying to get Milo, I'll just kind of get his attention by going, hey.
actually,
Yeah,
come,
you
come to
noticed.
think of it, I'd follow Ethan too, seeing Milo just literally get dragged out.
Yeah, you noticed them, Zinix.
Sorry, I spaced out. I noticed what?
You noticed the 2 of them stopping you as you're dragging Milo out the door.
Oh,
Ethan and Nawal are confused.
in Elven, I talk to them and say, "We're headed to the Mages Guild. Do you want to come with?"
I'll translate.
Seems familiar.
Yeah, seriously.
What are you guys doing at the, what is that for?
I'll tell you guys about Prax and the Mages Guild and how we can see his fate.
More magic. I kind of don't want to be anywhere near that place.
Mm.
I had my fill of magic related things for quite some time.
I feel the same way, but Zinix insisted, and
Well, he's your friend. You
Are you sure you should go with all the damage you've taken lately?
I'm just going to the Mages Guild.
Alright, I'll come with, I guess. I don't really have much better to
He's
do.
your friend. You can go with him. If you're not back tonight, then I'll know that you need rescuing. But other than that, it's your adventure.
I don't think anything's gonna happen. We're just going to the Mages Guild.
All right.
It's like we're going to the bank down the street to get some money. You know, it's like
All right. So I go back to eating like breakfast or whatever, and then do my calisthenics thing.
Okay, cool. Zinix and Milo.
I go with.
Oh, you go with Zinix, Milo, and his son. You head off to this giant porcelain tower. And you're stopped at the front. And it's a man in actually it looks to be a man in kind of traditional looking clothes. He doesn't look like he could cast magic, but he
Okay.
says, what are you looking to do here? What's your business?
we're here to see what happened to Prax, who was admitted here recently.
Prax. Yes, we had been told that they were dropping a gnome by. His usefulness is being, well, I cannot tell you very much. Are you a mage yourself?
I am not, but my friend here is, and I'll point to Zinix, except he doesn't speak very much common.
He
Sprunken the Elf.
and he starts speaking in Elven. Of
Oh,
course,
there you go.
but your friend here doesn't seem to have a spellbook.
Well, you should take that up with him.
Do I really not have a spellbook on me?
You don't have a spellbook. As a sorcerer, everything is casted.
From memory.
Yep.
Oh, right, okay.
Spontaneous.
So I speak up. Oh, but sir, I am a sorcerer. I assure you, I am very versed in magic. And my friend here has had less than desirable encounters with Praxen, and we have come to see justice done.
Hmm. Well, I can assure you, a justice of a sort is being done. He won't be leaving anytime soon. I mean, what more are you looking for?
His execution?
He will not be executed.
Hmm.
That's a
Well,
mistake.
Indeed,
That's
it
in
sounds like
character.
it is. What will happen to him?
He will be. He will act as an assistant for some of the head wizards here, and maybe he can earn his way back out. His usefulness as a wizard is something that we cannot take for granted. It's hard to find such talented necromancers out in these parts. At least the ones that you can make cooperate.
Well, you know what? He's your problem now, so you enjoy him. I won't tell you how to deal with him, but he will try to trick you. So keep your eyes open.
Well, spellcasters and wizards are all geniuses in their own right. We would be foolish if we weren't prepared for something like that.
Very well.
Would it be possible to see him?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, why not?
He's in a... Why don't you make a diplomacy check?
I wonder how that would work roleplay wise.
What?
If that happened.
If he came back.
Prax and Zenix being in the same.
I'd roleplay
place.
them both, because I'm a hunter.
You just stop talking to himself in the next hour.
Yep.
Best
My
session ever.
diplomacy. God, these fucking things are huge. It takes forever to scroll down. Is it
Yeah.
a
Oh,
5?
here. Let's fix that. Here. There.
Thank you.
Oh, it's not trained. Oh no.
No, it says there's a 5 in it.
Yeah, that's because you're pure charisma.
No, and you're an elf.
So I
mean-
still roll a 5, right?
Wait,
Oh,
do
yeah,
elves
yeah.
get bonus
It's
to
just pure charisma
Or-
because he's an elf.
Let me
Wait,
get
what?
into-
No.
No, don't elves get bonuses to diplomacy?
No.
Oh. Oh, just because everyone thought they looked pretty.
15.
Everyone looks
That's
pretty.
the ASMRs.
Oh God, don't go there. Don't go there. I've had very bad memories with that already. Diplomacy. I need to roll for
Oh,
something really
man.
quickly. You cannot see him because he's going through a sort of rehabilitation. And telling you any bit more would violate part of the secrecy that I'd been sworn to. He kind of looks at you, the both of you, and he just says, "Magey things," and he does
Magey
like air quotations. Yes.
Well, I am disappointed, but I suppose that is the law of the land.
Well, not necessarily the law of the land. We're just kind of lucky that the higher ups here in Arcadia gave us a place where we could study.
Looks like this is a dead end.
I guess it is, my little halfling friend. I'm sorry I failed you.
Oh, worry not, brave warrior. We shall make it through this day.
I smiled brightly at that.
Uh,
So I asked Milo, did you guys come here for what you're looking for?
uh,
Or did you get what you were looking for?
oh, okay. Not quite, but you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with not seeing Prax for a while. I guess in the meantime, all there's left is for me to get into better health so we can just get out of this town. Because the less time I spend here, the better.
Excuse me, little Milo, but where would you be headed to? I have only been in Arcadia since arriving on this portion of the
Oh,
continent.
wait, hold on. I just realized something. If I were talking to a Sen, I'd be talking in common.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Would
You-
would you understand?
uh,
Would
sorry.
you understand any of it?
That's
I'll
up
be-
to. That's
nope,
up to.
Nope, wouldn't know. Never
Okay.
mind.
Oh man, God damn it, dude. This is gonna be okay.
Well, since he has wouldn't he have memorized a few so he'd get like bits and pieces, but not.
I left it up to Tom, so
Oh.
anything that he decides is how it goes.
So time you decided you didn't hear anything, or
I
you didn't
did not-
understand anything.
I did not respond to anything that you said. That's
Okay.
how we're going with this.
So we'll just sit here for a few more days, and while you finish resting up, then.
Just because Prax really did a number on me with that, big fireball thing. So
Okay.
any rest is good rest at this point.
It wouldn't have been a fireball. It would have been a scorching ray, unless you keep calling it.
Well, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what scorching ray is. I'm not versed with
A
magic. so
beam of fire.
the fire vortex. I don't know.
Laser.
Basically. Okay. So you guys just kind of chill.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna
go back
go-
and meet up with Nawel. Oh, I'll get some drinks.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the barracks and just find a guard.
Actually,
I
no
mean,
drinks. No drinks. Milo's not in the mood right now.
When we return to the inn, I want to talk to Milo.
Alright. You do so.
My little Milo, what are your plans? Will you be staying in this city? I must admit, I do enjoy your company, and, well, it's been a little difficult adjusting in this city from where I once was.
Well, we have plans to go to Zula and clear out any undead that might still be there.
Undead, you say?
Indeed.
Oh, surely they weren't the work of this gnome, were they?
Only time will tell, my friend. Only time will tell. What's the thing people say in World of Warcraft? Alamark Valadore?
What?
Wait.
He's trying to say
He's trying to do an elven phrase, is what he's. I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I'm a fucking nerd, so.
What do they say?
Aladash Nalamore.
Baladesh Malinore. As they say, Baladesh Malinore.
So I'm speaking, so I know the elven in this world is Thalassian? Is that what we're going with?
You know what?
apparently.
You know what? You just got offended because that's not your elf.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed at this halfling who thinks he knows my
No.
culture.
No.
Excuse me, Milo. That is a phrase of people who have been long since corrupted.
Oh, that's the Blood Elves, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
God damn it. Well, no offense meant, my friend. It's just a phrase I've heard across the way, and I assumed it was something people said commonly.
All is forgiven. I just don't want you thinking that I'm one of those magic addicted creatures that call themselves elves.
Oh, God forbid. God forbid the sorcerer likes magic.
There is a difference, I will have you know, but I do not wish to speak on this topic any longer. Would you be so offended if I traveled with you to Zula? I much desire to see more of this place.
Well, you do seem like a good guy, but to be perfectly honest, you creep me out a little bit.
I apologize. That's simply my custom from across the ocean. Everyone is like that there.
I can tell you have the best of intentions, and I can appreciate that. But I'll have to talk to the rest of my party because the last time we let someone join our party, it didn't go so well.
I understand completely. I would be quite offended, but I would like to assist you in
Wait, what?
purging the undead from this land.
Milo is confused.
You would be quite offended. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's wait till later tonight when everyone's here, and then I can pitch the idea. How does it sound to you?
That sounds excellent. I will be eagerly waiting your reply.
Could be back like in the evening.
I would be there as well, evening or so.
Well then, oh boy, I have to translate.
This is gonna be fun for Michael.
Oh my god, dude. Hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, whatever. I'll just turning translator mode on right now. I'm Google Translate. Okay?
That
Yo,
feels
Are
familiar.
we just going to assume that whenever we speak to Milo and Milo wants to, well, should
Only
we?
if I explicitly say that I'm translating, because otherwise I honestly just wouldn't say anything. Because I feel like Milo would definitely get tired of translating literally everything you guys say.
Okay.
But yeah, I will introduce Zinix to the party, and likewise.
I
And-
want to say nice to meet you in Orcish again.
Alright.
Do you understand Orcish, Milo?
Yes, I do.
That's funny.
Do I understand
just
Orcish?
No, you don't at all. You know it's Orcish, but
I
Oh,
know
wait, no, I don't,
Draconic
no, I
and
don't.
Elven
yeah, you do.
Orcish.
It's Orc.
Oh, Orc. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. I was supposed to go. Okay, Milo forgot. Never mind. Milo forgot. It doesn't matter.
Okay. But yeah, I said nice to meet you in Orcish.
I tilt my head to the
I say
side.
hello.
In what?
I'm not translating that.
I
Hello,
respond
something.
in Draconic. It's very good to meet you all.
Okay, now none of you know what he just said.
Jesus Christ.
I just look.
I'll look at Zinix and say in Elvish, sorry, but that tongue is not familiar to me. What did you say?
I repeat
Now,
in
now,
Draconic very
now-
slowly. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Can I do a
now we'll
linguistics
face
check to
palms.
see if I can piece together what he's saying?
Do you have linguistics trained?
Yes, I do.
Make a linguistics check.
I have it hella trained. I'm like an emissary, dude.
What was your roll?
Base 8.
Plus 10. Holy crap.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Yeah, you can
Weird.
detect all the forgeries.
Yeah, right? It just occurred to me. I don't know if you can. We'll just say, yeah, you recognize it as Draconic. But
So I know it's Draconic, but I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's good enough for me.
Look at Milo and be like, is this gonna happen a lot?
I just raise a brow.
I'm speaking.
Presumably.
I'm speaking common again, not Orcish anymore.
So. ¿Cómo estás? Who did that?
I had to.
That's great. But I will. Okay, no, I'll just roleplay it. So Zinix over here was interested in accompanying us to Zula to purge the undead threat, but I wanted to pass the idea through you guys because I know with the whole Prax incident, might be a little wary as to letting people travel with us. So figure we could
His
work this out.
intentions seem better than Prax's. Well, his intentions are better than Prax's.
I'm still a little bit hesitant, but
I don't know yet.
Do you guys want to ask him any questions?
are you going to backstab us?
I'll translate.
So Zinix understood.
Yeah, Zinix, you hear
Milo
an
translate.
Elven, are you gonna backstab us?
Cold shoulder, huh?
No, of course not. Why would I stab you in the back? I don't use daggers. And I laugh at my own joke.
I'll chuckle.
Do you
Um,
translate that back?
No. I'll just say, nah, he's cool. He's cool.
I don't. Not sure if I believe you, but whatever.
I mean, it's not like we could just spend 2 or 3 days until we get to Zula and kind of figure out more then.
As long as we can get the hell out of this city, then fine. I'm cool with it.
Yep. Well.
Oh, I just noticed the Como Estas.
And this is addressed towards you now. Well, I'll say I think I could use 2 more days rest minimum, and then I'm good to go.
Hey,
You have no idea, man. I was near death.
Speaking of
I'll
rest,
sigh, but then just be like, okay.
speaking of rest, what about that guy you know over in the center part of the town? He has a cleric that can help you, doesn't he?
Oh, so he does. Only issue is I already said bye to him, so it'd be awkward for me to show up again and be like, "Hey, I haven't left yet."
God forbid it being awkward.
Yeah,
Well, you must have mentioned to him that you need some rest first, right? Or he probably saw your burn marks too.
that's true. Well, first thing tomorrow morning, and then depending on how we're feeling, we might just leave the same day.
Okay.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, no, this place sucks.
Oh, maybe after we go to Zula, we can head south from there. Kind of tired of being up in this hot area. Or
anywhere but back here.
Yeah,
And-
I've got that wanderlust kicking in, man. I want to travel.
I do too. I want to see.
We need to
everything
do
around
something
here.
about. I mean, Milo, in case you've forgotten about your girl in Baineritos.
Doritos.
Tostitos. No, I mean, I left her a keepsake.
And well, I'm referring to the undead threat that may have already wiped out that town. We.
Hey
should
Zinix, what
probably
are you
do something
doing while
about it.
they're all talking?
Throughout my travels, I've learned to entertain myself as
Okay.
other people speak in languages I can't understand.
Got it.
So you play with your cat ears.
No, those are still securely in my pack. God forbid I lose those.
Just curious.
What
Go
time
on.
of day is it right now, Ian? Is it late? or-
I mean,
I got
no,
back
this is
ear-
morning.
I got back.
Oh,
Wait,
perfect.
it's
Well
morning. I thought this was that evening.
No, it's morning. Let's make it morning.
Okay.
So we have that conversation in the. Alright, fine.
Okay, so if I rested, hold on, I would have gained 4 more health. So, okay, talking to you guys. So I'm gonna go talk to
I think I just
Stephen
spaced
Harding
out, but never mind.
and
It's
see if I can get his cleric to heal me, and then I need to attend to some matters over by the barracks. There's someone who I contracted to make a weapon for me. And to let him know his services are no longer needed.
Just crossing my fingers that we don't have to stay more than another day.
Do you mind if I
Same
go
here,
with you?
man.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm bringing it up. If you guys bored out of your mind and just want to walk around, you can accompany me.
it's always nice to move around.
Well, I'll let Zinix know in Elvish what my plans are.
I'm sorry, I spaced out. What are we doing?
I am going to run some errands, so you can either stay here and wait for me to come, or you can come with me.
Oh, I'll
You
accompany
said-
you,
you
of
said
course. I'd love to travel with you, my little friend.
All right, my muse, my noble steed.
I am not your mount. I don't understand. Is that a phrase common here?
Um, I'll head out towards let's see. I'll go to the blacksmith first.
Okay.
So, as we're walking, I'll bring up. So Milo, it must be fun having to translate everything we are talking to Zinix.
Oh, is that what you've been doing? I haven't noticed.
Oh,
have
yeah, I've
posted.
been trying to. It's weird though, but you know what? I'm more entertained by the company, so I don't mind it too much.
Mm. Things might get difficult, but I guess we'll manage somehow, right?
Yeah. I mean, he said he does have a dictionary and he's trying to learn common, so hopefully we can expedite the process.
That'd be pretty good. That's all I have to say.
Okay. You make it to the blacksmith. He says, "How you doing, Halfling?"
I'll pull out my sword to show him, and then I'll say I'm doing quite well. I just wanted to show you that a friend of mine gave me this sword, so although I appreciate your services, they're no longer needed. Feel free to keep everything I gave you as forgiveness for retracting our deal.
Oh, gladly. All right. It's good doing business with you
Same for you. I'm trying to get rid of that stuff anyway. So I'll go. From there, I have to see Stephen Harding.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come with, like, all the way, like the whole trip.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot. I still need to get new clothes.
Yeah, you do. You're a dirty little monk right now.
Can I like help teach Zinix common while we're just walking around? Just like practice with them?
I
Not
mean,
while we're walking. We'd have to sit down and study and
No, just like
phrase
simple
it.
phrases. I could be like, "Como estás?" and then I'll say in Elvish. What time is it?
what? So, are you purposely teaching him wrong common? Is this what's
Wait,
happening
what
here?
does como estás mean?
How are you How are you doing? Not what time is it?
Whatever. Okay, so how are you doing? I don't even speak Spanish, man. I didn't take Spanish at all. I took French.
I didn't either, man.
Whatever, man. I didn't take whatever. So,
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿cómo estás?
Um. Yeah. So you say I wasn't expecting you to be here still. How are things?
Yeah, I've just been trying to get back into good health. I was reminded by my friend here that you actually had a cleric that was here with you. I was hoping I can ask for one more favor before I left.
I see. That can be arranged. Yes. And he claps for his butler. And as you four are waiting, he says, "I noticed you have a new friend. What is your name, good sir?" And he looks to you, Zinix.
I'll let him figure it out on his own.
Did he speak Elven or Common?
No, no, it was common.
No. Common, no. Good. Speak Elven?
I need to check something.
Oh boy, is he racist?
frowns. He frowns. He shakes his head.
Well, I'll say this is Zinix, and I met him in the tavern, and he's gonna help us out over at Zula.
I see. Well, I hope his skills are as good as the three of yours are.
Well, I mean, only time will tell.
You guys wait for a little bit longer. Chick comes by, same one.
So is it not brought up that I'm still in like my torn clothing? I'm just sitting there with my torn. Because I'm just kind of standing with
Why don't
all
you
those,
put some
like,
clothes on, homie?
yo, I have them. They're just some of it's missing.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, you were talking about new clothes. Is there anything that I should have heard? Or...
Would Prince like offer new clothes because mine are completely torn up?
No.
Okay. Some free stuff. I'm not gonna ask
In
because
fact, yeah, if anything, he's kind of like ignoring you and Nawal.
okay.
At this, it's kind of like eye candy for Milo, seemingly. But
Oh boy.
anyway, well, because at this point, like Prince Harding wouldn't really care too much.
I know.
seeing as how
Yeah. just being eye candy for Prince Harding isn't exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah, someone comes by. Same chick. Heals you for... Heals you for 4.
For whatever. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. Oh, whoops, that's 5. Okay. I'll thank whoever the person is, the cleric who healed me. And then I'll thank Stephen Harding and tell him that I'll have to be on my way.
Okay. I do hope things go... Oh, sorry. Yeah, the woman nods and bows and leaves. And he says, I do hope things go well. I do have matters I must attend to, so if you'll excuse me.
Does Milo look better?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, enough that it looks like he could travel again?
It's up to him to decide.
No, like, to me, would it look like to me that he can travel again?
Up to you, man. He's like a, I mean, he's seen better days, but, I mean, he's on his feet.
Well, then I'll say, can we leave now?
Yep. Just about to... Ah, what the... Sorry.
Not Milo trips.
Yep, just about to pack my stuff and we can head out of here.
Do you know if your buddy has a horse?
Well, I could ask.
And you're going
What if
to?
we just take Prax's old horse?
Pony.
Funny.
Well, here's the thing,
Oh.
and this is out of character. Prax was 3'6".
Yeah, I forgot
was
he has
5'11".
the pony. Never mind. I don't say anything.
Yeah.
His horse is probably in custody.
The horse didn't do anything wrong.
He cohorted with... But yeah, I'll ask... Oh my god, I will ask, what's his face, Zinix, if he has a horse.
I do not. When I arrived in this place, I just kind of walked here. It wasn't very far, only a few days' travel. Besides, how would I purchase a horse at a harbor?
Oh, that's right, you came by boat.
I did come
Well, here's the dealio, and I'll say this in common. Prax...
Zinix?
Zinix doesn't have a horse, but the horse that I have travels around the same speed that he could walk anyway. So even if he were to get a horse, he'd have to slow down for me.
Ian, this is out of character. Is there any point in me still having my horse?
Well, yeah.
Like, would we slow down if I...
Yep.
Okay, then, alright.
And you guys do have horses. You've stabled them here. I think
You know, that's why I was asking, because if I didn't need the horse anymore, I was gonna go
I
try to
thought-
sell it.
I thought we all moved at 40 feet or whatever.
I moved
with-
at 30.
No, I mean like when you and Milo were on horse, we were moving 40. We were using
because
40.
Milo had a pony.
Wait, is that like dead now or something?
No, it's 40 feet per...
No, Milo still has a pony, and Milo still has a horse.
My pony moves 40 feet.
That's still faster than 20 or something. Or wait, like.
Yo, dude, think about what
Pra-
are you trying to ask? What are you trying to ask?
So wait, why is he asking Zinix if we just like have him go on foot when we could go faster if he had a horse?
Because now I'll ask.
Because I'm the factor right now. You
Okay.
have to go at my rate of speed either way. So even if, like, he could walk the same speed that my
This
horse
is only
moves.
because Nawal asked if Elf Guy has a horse.
Okay.
So it's like, even if he were to get a horse, he could still walk the same speed that we would end up moving anyway.
Okay, so back into character.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna go walk to the stables to get my horse.
Same.
I will say that he would move. You guys all would move 10 feet faster if he had a horse.
If he had a horse?
Yeah.
Wait, what? No, I thought he moved. Okay.
Yeah, because he moves 30 feet, and the slowest person here on horseback would be 40. That's you, Milo. But since he doesn't have a horse, he's at 30. So the rest of you are at 30. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You guys figure it out.
So whatever you want to do, I don't really fancy buying another horse for him, and I don't know how much money he has.
I'll ask Zinix how much money. Or Zinix. Hey, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh,
Talking to
pal.
Elvish again.
Yeah.
Elvin.
Elvish.
Yes, how can I help you?
Do you have enough money to buy yourself a horse?
I don't know. How much is a horse?
For you, I think it's around 200 gold.
200 gold. Oh. Well, I suppose, but I don't have that much. I spent most of my money traveling here.
Hmm.
If I'm still there, I'm looking at Nawel expectantly.
You're looking at yourself.
I'm looking at my.
Stare at the mirror.
I'm looking at a mirror, admiring my. No, I'm looking at Milo expectantly.
I'll just look back at you and shake my head.
All right. No, you can keep yours if you like. If there's no reason for us to have a horse, I'm gonna go try to sell mine. Because we can't exactly travel with us on horseback and him not.
I mean, I'm able to travel not on horseback and keep up with you guys.
I wasn't talking to you, Ethan.
Well,
I guess I'll just spill the beans. You know you can have more than one person on a horse, right?
will it still move at the same speed?
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable. No, I wouldn't like that.
I'm not sharing a pony.
Joke's on you, I can just walk.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, out of character, Nowell can keep up with everyone if he doesn't wear his armor.
I don't want. Putting on the armor takes too long. I don't want to just take the armor off to walk. So. All right, screw it. I'm gonna go get my horse, and Zinix can share it, even though I still don't trust him. I'm gonna go get my horse.
Okay.
Where is he going, Milo?
He's going to get his horse.
Oh. Well, should I buy a horse too?
No, I think we figured it out.
Oh, what is the plan?
Sen can walk really fast. So, I think he'll walk and give you his horse.
I don't own a horse.
Okay.
Easton didn't own a horse.
Oh, he
right.
doesn't have a horse. Oh, you could share a horse with Nawel.
Very well. I suppose that'll work.
Just make sure you hold him tight so you guys don't fall off.
Why? I'm a capable rider. I can ride on a horse.
Very well.
Okay.
Um,
So.
I'm gonna go get my horse, and if no one else has anything that they want to do,
I want to sell some stuff. I forgot I have stuff in my bag.
Yeah.
So let
now
me.
Nawal got a little too excited at leaving Arcadia and went to go get his horse, and now realized he doesn't know where anyone else is going to be to meet up. I'll just go to the edge of the city and wait there.
So wait, before Milo leaves, I'll ask. Before, so are you gonna go to get your horse as well, or are you gonna do something else beforehand?
No, I have some stuff I want to sell.
All right. Do you just want to meet at the stable then?
Sure. I shouldn't be too long.
Okay, cool. I will go over to the stable with Nowell then.
So you can. Well, I assume that Eason would have made it there before I got my horse and left. So I'll stay there then.
I'll ask Nowell. Nowell, you're an apparent fan of alcohol, right?
Is that an insult?
More like I have an offer.
I don't say anything, but I'll just keep looking at you.
I'll pull out the jug of whiskey, and I'll hand it to Nowell. You might like this. It's too strong for my taste.
Raise an eyebrow and then take a swig.
Like a swig as you would drink as much of like a beer.
Not a full swig, just
not
like
beer, but ale.
a hefty sip.
Hefty sip.
Not like a giant swig, but like a pretty decent sip.
Give me a con check.
Chud.
That's the modifier, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what's gonna happen? Am I just gonna cough or am I gonna puke?
Well, it
We'll
depends
find out.
on
Why
the
not both?
severity. You don't puke, but you feel it immediately, and it burns, and you're just like, ah, what is this?
I would definitely cough.
Yeah.
I'm not usually one to go for whiskey such as this, but thanks. And I'll put it away.
Alright, cool.
Oh, I was supposed to look up something for you. Sorry.
How much does that weigh?
1 pound.
Uh,
At least that's what Ian told me.
Yep.
My description for it is the strong stuff.
Be right back.
Wait. Yeah.
So we're waiting for Milo at the
Yeah,
stable.
I'm about to buy some stuff or sell some stuff to the store real quick.
Oh, I'd see the clay cup. Wait, I still don't remember what the clay cup is for. So I'd see that in my inventory and just kind of toss it.
Okay. Would you try to like shatter it? Just for shits and
No,
giggles.
I'd give it a good throw and not straight at right at the ground. Just throw it a decent way.
Wait, before I go, I'll ask Zenix if there's anything he wanted to take care of before we left.
In Arcadia? No, I don't think so. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, I'll run to the store and then I'll meet you guys back at the stables. Okay. So, did I find a store?
Yeah, you looked for a store that would sell something. Like, yeah, you find a jeweler. We'll say.
Or no. Okay, yeah. Jeweler's fine. First I want to sell what I have, so I'll put the 2 jades, the 2 carmelian gems, and the sapphire ring on the table, and ask him if he can fetch me whatever it's called.
Okay.
If he can buy it for me.
Yeah. Wait. What exactly did you put on the table? I'm sorry.
2 carmelian gems,
Cornelia.
2 jades, and the ring of wishes, but it's like dead.
So it's just a gold ring.
Yeah. It says it's inlaid with a shining sapphire.
Okay. He says, "Let me appraise this very quickly." And he does so.
I've had these gems in my inventory for the longest time.
Yeah, man.
Forgot to get rid of them.
Okay, hello?
Hi there. How you doing?
I'm back.
What are you doing?
Welcome back.
Did we just decide to do break?
No.
Still
No,
going? Okay.
you just left.
Yeah, you just left.
Okay.
I mean, we could do like break while I try to figure this out. I don't know how.
Yeah,
long this
yeah.
will take.
I'm doing like accounting stuff, so you guys can take a break while I'm doing this.
I want to take a break.
4 songs. 2 jade. So you're looking at a small one
Or 2,
or 2?
depending
I mean,
on how much
you
I
know
can sell.
they're fairly rare to come by, right?
Okay, then yeah, this one.
Okay. They're also quite expensive, and you know.
I get one's top of the line.
If you say so. Saphir. Where are you, Saphir?
What's
Oh, wow.
Saphira?
Whoa!
Aragon? Are they expensive?
Oops. Yeah, I don't know why I gave you something so expensive. 1 second. Okay, yeah, this is what he...
What?
Okay, so with that though is... Numma, 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 numma. Yeah, I guess I accidentally did that. All right, I'll.
What did he do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why don't you roll 2d4 real quick?
Okay.
What is it?
6.
Okay, this is. Jesus Christ. Is that right? Jesus, I keep looking at this and like it doesn't make sense in my head, but
Is it really that much?
this is how much he offers for everything.
What the fuck?
Just large soda.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a good Jesus Christ or a bad Jesus Christ?
It depends. It really depends. And would he really want one?
I mean, maybe.
What's he
What
gonna
does
do
he
with
got?
it?
Yeah, I know. It's true, it's true, it's true.
I kind of
don't
figured
know
you were
what else-
joking.
I don't know what else I could, like, get, though. It's true. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take what he... No. Let me barter that, man. Is he trying to jip me? What? I'll tell him, well, I appreciate your offer, but I went to a shop right down the street and, or on the other side of town, my mistake, and they were offering me more. Is there any way you could match their price?
Sir, gems of a very, very particular cost. I mean, are you talking about the ring or?
Yes, the ring in particular.
Make it. There's a way to barter. One sec. 'Cause I don't think I've actually ran through this rule in a while.
Should I just do
Roll a
it?
d20.
Roll a d20 and I need to figure out what oh god,
Uh-oh.
2 of them. That wasn't a very good roll anyway though.
Just have him say no. I don't care, honestly. I don't care
Yeah,
that.
he says no. This is gems in general are very interchangeable for money. If I'm totally not jipping you, and you could appraise the. You're smart. You look like you're a crafty little halfling. You could appraise this yourself. And if we're talking about anyone getting gypped, it would be me at this rate.
Okay, well, then I'll take your offer, and I appreciate doing business with you.
He gives you a look, and he hands you. I need to figure out real quick.
Can you like convert it?
Yeah, I'm converting it right now. There you go.
Can I move?
Yeah, you can move.
Okay. Six.
That's what. Oh, you're at medium load. Oh no!
Yeah, for now.
Oh no! Oh no no no!
Okay. Well then, I'll thank him, and then I will go to a magic shop and see what kind of wares they're selling.
Okay. You walk into a magic shop and you see a. Let's find out what kind of man you find. What variety of man is this man? Or woman? Or a woman, for that rate.
It has to be a man. You said man.
So, yeah, you walk in, you see an older looking human, kind of stroking his beard, and he says, what can I do for you, halfling?
I was hoping you had some kind of magical wares that I could buy from you.
He kind of looks you up and down, and he says, how much money are we looking to spend here?
What's the most expensive thing you got?
He kind of raises an eyebrow at you.
100 platinum.
And he says, well, let me see what I might have.
20,000 gold.
Okay. No, he does not have something he could sell for 20,000 gold. But he says, let me see what I have. And then he rolls a couple dice.
Magical dice.
Magical dice. Yes.
And with the dice roll, suddenly appropriate scrolls
He
appear.
rolls the knucklebone die.
The knuckle bone.
That's how this works, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, the knucklebone.
At least he's
dice
not
is
going
a-
into his back room anymore.
No, he's thinking really hard. That's what he's doing. He says, well, I do have a couple of items that wouldn't be very useful for someone like you. What exactly are you looking for? Is there anything in particular?
Something that could maybe change my appearance at will, or maybe
Excuse me. I
Is he
coughed.
laughing at me?
He did. He chuckled a little bit. He said, pay no attention to that guffaw. But changing your appearance is no small feat, and that's something a magic item would have trouble doing.
Ugh. Well then, you tell me. For someone of my stature, what do you think would be appropriate?
Well, I do have some trinkets.
Well, I'd be more than willing to look through what you have.
Of course. Just give me a second. And he says, you know, I laughed at you because I only found that it's kind of coincidental you talk about something of the sort.
Oh.
So, and he says, wait here for a moment. He goes into a back room. Bazinga! And
Bazinger!
And he comes back out with a hat.
I want that hat.
Is it a fedora?
It is
No.
in fact a fedora.
Oh, very nice. Very
And he
nice.
says this is what they call a hat of disguise. And what you
Is it
do with
euphoric?
it... I'm sorry?
Never mind.
You
I-
put it on and no one wants to talk to you.
That's exactly what I
avoid you.
wanted.
The way it works is you simply think in your head about what you would like to change to, and he puts the fedora on his head, and in front of you, his shape completely materializes into something completely different, and he looks like one of the armed guards from outside.
Okay.
And he takes the helmet off, and he turns back to normal, and he puts the helmet on the table, and he says it's a very unique and one of a kind item.
All right. What kind of restrictions would be involved with me using such an item? Is there any backlash?
Not that I can think of. No, this is a pretty simple item. It just disguises you as you would see fit.
Okay. And what kind of price would you want to fetch for something like that?
This item in particular, and he thinks for a moment, I would probably charge. He thinks a little bit harder, and he says 2,100 gold pieces.
2,100.
Yes.
Very well. That's 250 platinum, right?
2,100. So
21. Oh,
210.
210.
Yeah.
Okay.
How the hell did Mike get so much platinum?
I was about to say, maybe that's where Prax's stuff went.
No, but even he didn't have that much platinum.
Do you
Mike
buy
said he
it,
was
or
gonna
do you
sell
want it?
stuff, right?
He
Yeah, I
says,
bought it.
would you like to buy it, or would you like to hear about the other item I have?
Oh, what's the other item?
The other item I have is what you would call a bag of holding.
Oh,
I've heard of such an item. Please just tell me the price. I'm already interested.
This isn't a very advanced one. There are various types of bags of holdings, but this one in particular, I would charge you 3,000 gold pieces to take it away from me.
I'll buy both.
Excuse me?
I'll take both. Gimme.
Show me the money.
All right, I'll show him my money. my bags of cash.
Very
He
well.
made his pockets overflow with cash as he
Yeah,
inserted a cheat
he
code.
stares at the money on the table and just goes, You must be one very resourceful little halfling."
How
Well,
the fuck does Milo hide all that money? He's so small. He doesn't
Oh,
have
here
to
you
be
are.
noticeable.
Hat of disguise and a bag of holding. And the two of
Um,
you exchange. So
you're gonna
that
have to help
was
me put that in my, because I don't know how these things are supposed to be like.
put them in your worn items.
Okay.
So the extra
One
worn
second. I'm
items.
trying to subtract the money first. So.
It's 3,000 gold pieces and then 2,100. So that would
Right.
be
It'd be 5,100 total.
5,100. So it'd be 5,100. Yeah. So it'd be
Oh.
510 platinum. There you go.
Nawal's perception must be slipping because Milo would have to be like have just random bulges in his clothes from all that money.
He has random bulges in his clothes anyway.
Yep.
That kind of thing you implied isn't random.
Is it because he's fat?
No. So wait. So where am I putting this stuff again? Sorry.
Extra worn items. So where you have it highlighted, you go hat of disguise and then bag of holding. Oh, okay. It's bag of holding 1. So there.
Okay.
Do you put everything you own in your bag of holding? Do you just drop your masterwork?
How much? Yeah. Actually, what's the differential here? Like.
Oh, I guess I should also clarify. The bag of holding does weigh a decent amount. It's 15 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
That being said, the limit that it can take is 250 pounds.
Oh, but
Doesn't it also have a cubic space, Ian?
30 cubic feet. Yes.
everything I put into the bag of holding doesn't count towards my body weight, though, right?
Correct.
But that's still over. Because what I have
So-
total right now is under 15 pounds.
Put it over here. Over to the right, and just be like, bag of holding contents.
Okay, and just put everything down here.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while. Here, we can start traveling. Or
Yeah.
can I still? What was her name? Aria.
What about her?
Let me go to the symphony hall, the symphonic hall, and buy an aria, like a sheet music.
Sheet music.
I'm gonna buy sheet music of an aria of sorts.
Okay. The woman at the front says, to what type of aria are you looking for?
Anything romantic or melodic?
I mean, well, okay, romantic I can see, but for what do you play? What music are we talking here?
I use my voice.
Ah, vocalist. I see. Okay. And gives you kind of like a book of stuff and charges you 5 silver for it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad.
It'll weigh a pound.
So just aria.
Arias, or just book of music, you can say.
Okay. Then after all of that, I will go back and meet up with everyone at the stables.
That being said, I think you might be over encumbered at the moment.
Well, we shall see in a second.
If you
Alright,
stuff
what-
Are
everything
you
up-
wearing your hat, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
If I wear it though, what do I have to change, or can I stay like normal? And
Let me actually link you the description of this real quick.
okay.
And I might have just
Alright.
completely pitched it incorrectly, so I'm about to find out.
What took you so long, Milo? We've been waiting forever.
Yeah, well,
Never
the
mind.
stores I went to didn't have the things I wanted, so I had to keep asking around.
So this is the description of it. It's actually kind of amazing.
Oh, okay. I'll turn it into
Fedora.
a hood.
Okay,
hood.
so you guys see Milo show up with a hood that he didn't once have.
It's an interesting choice for something to buy.
Well, I figured it would shade me from the sun and other things. So
I don't know why you said that so weird, but okay, whatever. None of my business anyway. Can we finally get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, thank God.
All right, you guys head. Let me bring up the map once again.
I don't know if the middle finger being an insult is a thing in this world, but if it was, I'd flip off Arcadia as we left.
It probably is, unless he insists otherwise.
Yeah, it totally is.
Yeah, then I just kind of do that as we're leaving.
Final hurrah.
You guys are here. Okay, cool.
Traveling now.
Yeah, where do you guys go?
Back to Zula in that direction.
And okay. Okay, back to Zula, and I think. Oh wait, you guys had to pay for your stabling.
Yeah, I knew we forgot something.
So how many
parking
days
meter.
did you guys stay? We'll say you stayed 6 days,
Okay.
and each of your horses would cost 5 silver a day.
Hey, should we stayed 6 days?
Yeah, so 3 gold pieces.
Okay,
Ah,
I'll cover the
okay,
cost.
okay.
I'll cover the cost for everyone.
Okay,
All right,
so
it's just me and Noah though, right?
yep. Unless you want to pay for Prax.
Well, no.
No, we're leaving that pony there. They'll never get the pony, the horse in whatever isn't getting any money anytime soon for that one.
Okay, cool. So you guys head off in that direction. Let's see, 40, so 60. That would take about 3 days to go back to Zula.
Roughly.
First day, nothing very eventful happens. You guys taking watch? How are you taking watch?
Wait,
first.
sorry, just real quick. With the weight for my bag of holding,
Mhm.
does it automatically subtract what I put in the, like when I hold something in the bag of holding, does it subtract the weight automatically?
What do you mean?
Like, because the bag of
Basically,
holding-
the bag will always weigh a certain amount, but no matter what you put in there, like that's just the way it is.
so I should delete everything that I have in the bag of holding from the inventory on my left?
Yeah, move it.
Okay.
Move it.
That was my question. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take the first watch if no one objects.
I'm taking a first watch.
Oh,
Fight,
okay.
fight,
Someone
fight,
objects.
fight.
I'll take second watch.
I'll go last.
Okay. And I'm assuming people just let Zinnik sleep.
I'm not talking to him. I don't know how to speak Elven.
Sure, we'll let him sleep.
All right.
No one's told me anything.
Yeah,
so-
no one bothers you. All right, yeah. The night passes, nothing eventful happens, and you guys continue on your merry way. And this is when I need you all to make perception checks.
Wait, do I gain health for sleeping or no?
Yes, you do.
Okay, 1 second. My inventory's all messed up. 4 health, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot his perception is so high.
Yeah, because Draconic sorcerers get perception as a class skill.
Ooh.
Someone's
Oh.
gonna.
That's
Oh! Everyone's failing!
A lot of
I
good
was-
it's doing you.
Well, everyone was taking watch, so I took it.
Well, I mean, this is, you guys are in the second day's worth of traveling at this point.
Oh, rude.
We all have really high perception.
Yeah, this is nice.
Alright, so you guys are traveling on your merry way when you see smoke rising in the distance.
Which
And
direction?
on the road. It doesn't seem to be coming from a city or a town, but it's definitely in the road somewhere. You guys continue on?
Yeah, I will
The
The
entertain.
road's
I
just
will-
on fire.
Sure.
No, I'll say it might be a caravan. It seems.
Should
Well,
we?
Flaming caravan.
Well,
Should we
I'd say
check it out?
we keep going. It's on the road, right?
At
Yeah,
least
so-
it looks that way.
Let's just keep going. We'll
Yeah,
run
you-
to it at some point.
You guys continue
That
on.
was in character.
Yeah. You guys continue on, and it is a cart of sorts that's been completely flipped over and seems to be a little bit on fire.
Are there kids inside?
Uh,
Let me do a will save to see if I run away in fear.
as you move closer, run away in fear. That's cute. Give me 30 seconds. I need to check something.
I forget what was happening.
Are there while you're looking that up, can I ask, are there people around the cart?
No. In fact, if anything, you see a couple dead bodies.
Oh,
Hmm.
See the
And they look like they've been like ripped and like rended.
Burn the bodies so they don't turn.
But it's not something that like a zombie would create. It looks something like much more bestial and
I'll
large.
I'll,
You
my
sure?
axe doesn't have a sheath. I'll just take it off of my back, I guess.
Yeah, there's just a magnet that holds it now. Yeah, so you guys get closer, and
I want to go poke.
How?
all of a sudden,
I
you
was-
guys hear this. Oh, actually, you don't hear it. As you get closer, behind the cart, you see this giant, tall creature with a green hide and giant tusks, and you see him kind of go around the cart, and he says, "Who dare comes here?" And no one actually understands this except for Mike, I believe.
I'll
Does
say,
he?
oh,
Wait.
oh,
Okay.
Oh wait, no, none of you understand it. So you guys just hear, "Rah, rah, rah," and you guys
So
hear,
I'll say,
"Stomp, stomp, stomp."
I'll just
moving
say,
in
oh
direction.
god, more things that don't speak common.
So it's a huge green thing with tusks
Yeah, and giant claws.
and giant claws. Is there a tail on it?
No.
So
He's
it's
gonna
just
grab all the tail.
green skinned with.
Why
tusks.
doesn't someone make a
I'll do a dungeoneering check.
I wouldn't say it's engineering, I'd say nature.
I have knowledge nature.
Yeah. So
I don't think I have it trained, so.
yeah, so that'd be
I
up
don't
to
have.
good old
I think I
Noel.
only have.
Oh, that
Oh,
natural 20
God.
though.
It's a troll.
It's a troll.
What
Are
do
they-
trolls
Giant troll.
speak? Trollish.
Troll.
You would know they typically speak
No.
the
right?
tongue of giants.
Yeah.
A troll?
Oh my
Troll.
god.
I mean,
Troll in the dungeon.
I'll say in common what it is.
Sure.
So if Milo wants to translate, then that's
I
fine.
won't. It's the heat of the moment. I wouldn't think to.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
This thing just kind of goes brah, 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 and just goes stomp stomp towards you guys. So why don't we roll for initiative?
I forgot to.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my initiative real quick. Okay. What the?
You did minus. Actually, no, the underscore didn't even do anything.
What the hell?
Nothing. So that's
What
that's
is-
an 8.
What's the bonus to initiative? Like, what am I drawing from?
Initiative. It'd be your dex modifiers, and it's
It's
also
under HP and above armor class. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Next to initiative, there's just a number, I think, and it's that number.
Oh, okay. I see.
So like for me, it's a 2.
Oh, okay. I can just keep using this. That's nice. So Milo had an 8. It is no longer Prax. I delete you.
Xenix.
Zenix, and then stuff.
Hello.
There's only one stuff so far.
Oh, I need to find you a picture for my new icon.
Oh yeah. Oh well, you
What
you
did
did
I miss?
actually, didn't you?
No, not for Xenix. I don't think we did one a while ago.
Well, you were showing us like what type of skin color he had, and I guess I kind of figured that one might actually just work.
Hold on, you cut out a bit.
You sent us an example of the skin color of Zenix.
Oh yeah, but that's Jack Frost.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
No, you know what? Use
what
him,
time?
because when I can turn into a dragon, I'll show you. I'll give you one for a dragon form.
Blake initiative.
Oh, okay.
Blake the troll went rah on initiative roll, and you cut me off. Or no, we can say anything silly, no fish.
Does Noel know anything about the troll, like how its like abilities or
Does he
features?
say anything?
Well, what do I know? And
You know that trolls regenerate, and that the only way to stop the regeneration is to harm them with acid or fire.
Fire.
Well, I would say that. As soon as like combat starts, I'd say like
So-
we need acid or fire, and then I'd look,
Or just
Expe-
remove its head.
and then I'd look expectantly at. We may need acid or fire. Look expectantly at Xenix because I know he
Yeah,
does
I
magic.
would translate that because it's like relevant to battle. So.
We need acid or fire
What do you
to
translate?
kill this thing. We need acid. We
Acid
may need
or-
acid or fire to kill this thing.
Hmm. I see. Well, that may be a problem for me. See, I specialize in ice.
Mm.
I can blind him though. Do you want me to blind him? Or I guess it would like confuse him. I'm not really sure which will happen, but you know something will happen to him.
Well,
Stomp,
Yeah,
stomp,
yeah,
stomp,
I get
stomp.
flustered. I
Um,
get flustered
yeah, you
because of
stop
how much
translating,
Zinix
don't
is. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
do we
get
just
to
run for
translate.
now then?
No, I mean, Isen, it's your turn. You go first. What do you do?
Okay.
Oh, let's mock.
So how large is this cart that's by us?
It's pretty large. It's larger than the troll.
Roll a will save to see if you run and hide. No.
Oh, I'm not running it. Well, I might have to because it doesn't seem that we'll be able to kill it with his regenerative abilities.
Sorry, you're gonna be Prax. That's all I
So,
got for you
what
right
was
now.
that? I'm
You're
not
gonna-
Prax.
I know, but that's the only token that I have for you at the moment.
Like,
I guess I'll deal with it.
is this
So-
carton like have fallen to some pieces? And is
No,
it
it's
still
like
fire?
on its side, and it looks like some oil in the back might have fallen, like in a candle lit it aflame and then lit the cart on fire.
And is what? How tall is the troll?
14 feet.
Jesus Christ.
So it's so and all for terms of grappling, it's one size category larger than me.
Yup.
What a pickle.
I have an idea.
Smack it.
Basically.
About to just one shot this thing.
Wait, what did? All right, you want? So how far is it away from me?
Our tokens are not yet on the board.
Yeah, they are.
I don't
No,
see
I
it.
don't see anything.
What?
You might be on the wrong page.
I just moved you guys. One second.
Oh, I don't.
Oh! Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, okay, cool.
I'm still changing people over, so.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so I'm.
I can control myself. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
'cause
would
yours
have
is
Wait,
moved.
different.
am I still on my horse actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have moved a little bit closer to the cart before the thing came around it.
Okay, well,
Oops, I'd be like here.
okay. We'll say, like, the cart is about. The
What?
cart is about.
What?
It's a shopping cart.
Oh
Well,
my
actually, I'd be
God.
here.
I had to share that. I had to share that. There. The cart is about like here, and it's on its side, and it is aflame.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Holy shit. Probably seen this video before, but
I can't watch it, or else it shows up on the recording. Actually, you guys are a little bit further back. You're like maybe
Sharkeisha.
here. This thing is here. Yeah, it's and you go first.
Okay,
Uh,
so I ask now.
Holy
Well,
shit.
so if we hit it enough, it'll die, right?
I mean, conceive. Oh,
take its head off. Maybe.
Can you do that?
Sure as hell gonna try.
How far am I? I'm 50 feet.
oh.
So
We want some.
Battle music.
Trumpet.
Fucking Sharkeisha, man. She did this one ham.
oh, I just remembered. All right, cool. I'm gonna charge it.
All right, charge it.
Sharkeisha.
I need to see something. Okay. Charge it. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go right. Oop. Right here. I'm also gonna enter snake style.
Damn it. You provokes an attack of opportunity. So roll that snake. So
I can't. I don't use that.
okay. Okay. He snaps at you with his giant jaw, and your
Like him.
AC is
19.
it is a miss.
All right. I use elemental strike
Uh-oh.
for fire.
Oh man.
Let's
Wait.
see.
Okay. Am I doing that or no?
Let's see. What am I? All right. So 7 plus 2 because I'm charging.
That is barely a hit.
Sweet.
It is just barely.
Let's see. D8. Oh, it's plus 4 now. Sweet.
Man, that one fire damage. All right.
Yeah.
So you deal 10 damage to this creature. Let me roll stealth real quick. I should have been gathering the dice. Should also probably turn the light on so I can see.
Can you turn the
Nah,
music?
playing
up?
D&D in the dark, that's cool, bro. That's
Yeah,
cool.
right? Who needs
So
lights?
hardcore.
I'm a closet nerd. Not a closet nerd. It's
You're a nerd, actually.
I'm a basement nerd.
Oh, I was about to say, are you a nerd literally in a closet right now?
No.
Can you turn up the music a tad, Ian, please?
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna try out something. We're done with corny anime music. No! No! Stop.
Or are we?
Where'd it go? There it is. Alright. Alright.
Spooky.
Spooky! Spooky, you might die. Okay, you deal 10 damage to this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
Stuff. It's time for stuff to go.
Stuff. He takes a full round of attacks on you. So,
Hey, that's my AC.
Oh, okay. I thought he did 23 damage for a sec.
no. Okay. The bite hits.
Fucking
The
roll
claw
it.
hits.
Fucking really?
And the second claw misses. But since oh man, that would have really hurt. But you do end up taking. You really hear myself.
Yeah, can you turn it down, please?
Dramatic, 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 dramatic. It's Baldur's Gate.
Or from Lord of the Rings.
Okay. You take 15 damage.
Yeesh.
Yeah, you take a giant bite to your shoulder, and then it just rends your chest.
Is it my turn yet?
It is your turn.
I would know how dangerous these things can be.
I mean, yeah, it's
Right.
also a giant motherfucker.
Can I rage? Wait, can I charge and hit from here?
Yeah.
Can I rage and then charge and power attack?
Yup.
I want to do that.
All right, do it. That provokes an attack of opportunity yet again.
What? Charging at him?
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, whatever.
So far.
Okay, not a crit. You take
Let's just retire it.
He snaps at you with his mighty jaw, and you take 13 damage.
Jeez.
Retarded. Good thing I have a shit ton of health, otherwise that would suck.
Yep. Did you put the modifiers in?
Oh, I have not.
That would raise your health too.
What? Their attempt to what?
Hmm?
Their
Oh,
temporary to
4 and 4.
what? To what? Like to what? Strengthen.
Strength and con.
Okay.
Also, isn't his bonuses like changed a lot because of power attack being 4th level?
Yup. It's
Ah.
a -2 to hit, but +4 to damage.
So it would be a 10 to hit because it's 12 and then -2.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also gets +2 to charging, so
So
it doesn't make
Yeah,
a
+2 to
difference,
charging,
does
so
it's
yeah.
just 12.
Yeah, so now you have a -4 to AC at the moment.
it? Oh jeez.
Actually, wait, if that was a -4, then that should have crit you, but I don't care. I'm not gonna go back and roll that. That's a hit. Roll for damage.
So it's +4. So
Yeah.
instead of
Let me go there and figure
yeah,
this
you need to
out.
help me out. This is getting confusing.
There we go. So with power attack and rage, you're at 13. Actually, I think that increased, didn't it?
Well,
Wait a
yeah.
minute. No, it would be +6 to damage. I'm sorry. So you would end up doing D12 + 16.
Why are there 2 Ians?
Jesus.
Because I have it open twice, probably.
Why are there two Shens?
God damn it.
What?
Why are there two?
What the fuck?
There,
Two Shen?
there's my Ian, there's my damage.
Yep.
Man.
Alright, yeah, you cleave into this thing with a mighty blow, and you hear it go. "Rah!"
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it's totally still alive. Milo, your turn.
Okay. I want to charge. Since I'm on my horse, I want to charge and move Like I want to flank it.
Okay. Well, I want you to know how charging works. Like, you basically go a direct path. If you go like here and here, it's not considered a charge anymore. Like it's just a straight path.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll just go here then.
Okay.
Just try to flank it.
All right, sure.
And then, is it possible
your horse can't move that fast.
even if I take both move actions for the turn?
It's your horse doing it.
Okay, so I can move this far?
Yeah.
Damn it. Can I still make an attack turn?
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll throw a dart. I'll try to help.
Mad
about
at
to
combat if you're not proficient in... One sec.
Yeah, even if I take a penalty for it, I'll just go ahead and give it a shot anyway.
Yeah. Control mountain battle. You can... Oh, as a move action, you can attempt to control that or not trained for combat. Okay, roll a ride check.
Okay, what's that?
Your DC here is 20.
20?
Yes.
Alright, big money.
Because it's not combat trained.
There's cards.
Yeah, you can do it. Alright, so you control it, the horse moves that far, and you can take your standard action.
Okay, so I just rolled a hit?
Yeah, roll a hit. You can't really flank here.
Yeah, I know.
That is a hit. Roll for damage. Yes! 1 damage!
Yeah, 1 damage.
Let's go. Little by little.
Does this thing look injured in the slightest?
Oh yeah,
besides,
but it's a troll, man. Like...
I mean, like, does it look like we're anywhere near close to taking it down?
It's hard to say. It doesn't look incredibly bloody yet, though, so...
I just fucking cleaved into its side.
Zinix, your turn.
Also, I was doing piercing damage, Ian.
Okay.
It's my time to impress. What's the range on my scorching freezing ray?
It would be the same as whatever that is.
So
Check.
30 feet. I think.
Yeah, I
it
guess
was.
so. Yeah. You do that, you get in range and take a shot.
Yeah, I get in range and strike at the beast.
Roll to hit.
I cannot see this. Hold on, I have to look at Prax's thing because it has all the roll information on it. We're keeping this gnome book, by the way.
Okay.
Because okay. So where's my hit on here?
Oh, it's 35 feet is your range.
Okay. So what am I striking with again? What's my bonus?
Your bonus.
Touch AC? No, that's armor class.
It's your ranged attack bonus, whatever that is.
I see. Base attack bonus. Is that the CMD or CMB?
Right
oh,
here,
it's
what I've
there.
highlighted, yeah.
Gotcha.
So to roll pretty high for that. Dang. Okay. I do believe there are spell crits.
Jesus.
So
As
roll
long
to
as they
confirm
require
that.
a touch attack, they can crit.
Yeah, roll to confirm that.
+4 again?
Yeah. Okay, that's not a crit, but roll your damage.
That's still a ton of damage.
Yeah, that's 46 plus 4.
Dude, that could have been like
That could have been like 86 plus 8.
88 or whatever plus
no,
4.
86. 86.
Or
46 plus 4?
Yeah, 46 plus 4. Okay,
Holy.
yeah, you blast into the face of this creature and you hear it go, ah! Once again, but it's still fighting.
Get wrecked.
Jesus Christ.
Ascend.
Alright,
Hey.
let's
Hey, Mike.
flurry of blows, and on the second strike... Actually, I'm gonna use Key Pool to give me another attack,
At full attack, yes. So make all your hits.
and on my last one, or on my first one, I'll use Elemental Fist for fire damage.
Okay.
There's 1,
It's a hit.
there's 2,
It's
there's 3.
hit. Okay, so you deal 2d6, or sorry, yeah, 2d8 plus your
Plus
Elemental Fist.
8 plus 6. Or D6.
It still stands.
Jeez.
But it looks like it's just barely at this point.
When do I... Ian, I have a question. If I want to do Moment of Clarity, when do I have to say that?
When you start your round.
When it's my turn. Okay.
Alright, stuff. decides to... Actually, no, let's find out.
What does stuff do? Let's find out what stuff does.
It takes a bite at the monk, and then takes its 2 claws to swing at the barbarian. It does not bite the monk.
One of the
Barbarian,
classes.
your AC is at like
It's
minus 2 right now, isn't it? Did you charge last round? No, you swung. Wait,
Yeah, I charged.
no, you charged last
Last
round.
round.
You're at a minus 4 AC at the moment.
Still.
Brutal.
Yeah.
How long does that last?
That's on when your turn comes.
Okay.
Well, if
So
the
claw
charge
hit
anyways.
and claw hit. You take. Ugh. You take You take 8, 9, and then
More.
13. So add those all together. So 20. You take 30 damage.
I'm almost done.
Jeez.
Yeah, this thing just starts rending into Nawel, and like you guys see blood going everywhere.
Jesus Christ, man.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was waiting to see how much damage that did to me before I figured out what I do.
What do you do?
I want to take a step back and renewed vigor, which is heal 28,
Make your move. Make your move.
like 5 foot step back or whatever.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, and then.
And then 1d8 points of damage plus my con modifier.
Renewed vigor. Let me just see something real quick. You do that for every 4 levels you've attained above 4th. Okay. Once per day and only while raging. Yeah, so 1d8 plus con modifier, which should be like 5 or 6 right now. It's probably 5.
It's 5. It's
Yeah.
5.
So 1d8 plus 5. Okay.
Well, that's
Heal 10.
something.
Milo, what do you do?
Let's see here.
Also, doesn't Zinix Zinix supposed to move forward?
Yeah.
Wait, can I do moment of clarity too, or does that not? Can I not do both?
You can't do. Well, I mean, why would you do moment of clarity?
Because I'm worried it's gonna hit me again. That.
Oh, yeah,
means
no, you can do that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
so
standard action is renewed, and then moment of clarity is a swift action. So if you cannot have taken that 5-foot step back.
Ian,
well,
Ian,
then
Ian,
I
Ian.
don't do anything. Yet.
5 foot step is a special move action.
Doesn't it still count as a swift?
Nope, it's considered a move action. Though you can still use it like with a full round action or some other special.
You can move 5 feet in any round when you don't perform any other kind of movement. Taking this 5 foot never provokes an attack. You cannot take more than 1 5 step. You cannot take it doing. Okay, fine. Yeah, you're fine.
So do I get moment of clarity now?
Yeah, you're a moment of clarity. You're at your normal AC. Milo, it's your turn. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ride the horse another 20 feet forward.
Okay. We need to resolve something really quickly because that provokes an attack of opportunity on your horse.
Whoa, what? Damn, he's got some serious wingspan.
This thing snaps at your pony and takes a good rip into it, dealing.
Oh, I didn't roll. Or wait, did I roll health for my horse?
I think you did.
Your pony's
I
dead.
think that's like the first thing that we do.
I didn't. I don't have any value for it, so you can roll the horse health, or just call it right now.
Didn't you keep a note of it?
No, I mean I would have if I knew how much health I had. That's why I'm saying I don't have it.
Okay.
Your pony takes 12. So let's figure out how much health it has.
What do I roll? Or actually, are you gonna roll it?
You're gonna roll it. It's yours.
Okay. What do I roll?
2d8 plus 4, and be more than 12.
Do ponies have the same health as? Do ponies also do 2d8 plus 4? Because I feel like it's a lot.
No, that's about right. Yeah. Okay, it lives.
That's
This
4
thing
health.
starts panicking. I need you to roll a right check.
Wait. Okay. So, what I'm trying to do, just so you understand, I'm trying to just get past it, and then I'm gonna jump off the horse and land behind it, and then attack.
I mean, regardless, your horse is about to start freaking out, so I might
Okay.
give you.
Yeah. No. I'm
penalties.
just.
Yeah,
I
make a
wasn't
right
sure
check.
if I was still okay. Hold on.
If
one
this
sec.
succeeds, then you can jump off the horse with no penalties. But if it doesn't, your pony's gonna bolt. Your pony
Okay.
bolts. Make an acrobatics check at -5.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
that's actually a fail. Because that's actually a pretty difficult thing what you're doing. Jumping off a moving. Yeah, no, that's a failure.
So then what happens? Where am I?
You land prone here.
That's
Okay.
close to where you want to be, and it's still focused on
And
us.
your pony is bolting this way.
Wait a minute. I have an idea. I want to use my hood of disguise to disguise myself as one of the dead bodies.
You don't really have a standard action anymore.
Don't I just have to think about it?
Well, yeah, oh, you still have it on your head. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah. The thing itself is still considered a standard action, though. Although, no, it's an item doing it, so... Yeah, okay. You, look like a dead body. Zinix.
Awesome.
Zinix?
Now it is my time. I look at Isen and begin to wave my hands in a fancy manner as I enlarge him.
You...
Aw, yeah.
Wait a minute. You might need to make it a... You might need to touch for that.
Alright. How far can I move?
30 feet.
Oh,
So you
good,
can-
he's 25 feet away.
Well, you can go right in this cell.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's arranged. What the hell? Okay, no, you can totally do it.
Oh, yeah.
Do I
Alright.
have to roll to hit? And if I miss, do I
No,
hit
no,
the
no, no, no,
two?
no. Because it's assumed that, Wanna know something funny?
What?
What? Yes! So, Ian, does that mean I'm flanking it?
No, because there's nothing threatening it from its side.
Okay.
There's a nice dead body.
You have a +2 to strength, a -2 to dex, and a -1 on attack rolls and AC. But you're doing a lot more damage.
Okay, so +2 to strength,
+2 to strength, and your damage dice is increased.
-2 to dex. And ooh, let's see how much more damage I get.
I think it's is it 2d6 now?
I'm 2d6 now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're 2d6.
buddy. So,
You just
when my
flurry
to hit
blows.
goes down by 1, right?
Yeah, same with your AC.
Alright, so for the time being, I'll just do that. So, oh, that means my flurry of blows is even better. Yeah.
Yeah, roll a hit.
All right, let's do another key pool flurry of blows.
Okay.
Let's go nuts. I'll do elemental fist on my first strike again.
Don't roll a 1. That'd be really sad. Okay. Hit.
Yeah, it's definitely not one.
Hit.
Get money, get
Miss.
money.
But you do 46 plus your thing, and then the 1d. It's 1d6 because of your elemental fist.
So I do 4d6 plus 10 plus d6.
Okay. Yeah, it dies.
Bam! Bam!
Yep. And the
I wanna-
last one doesn't hit because it's falling over at this point.
I want to go over to it and cut its head off.
You totally do that.
And
And
I'm,
it's not regenerating anything at the moment.
I cut its head off, and then I'm gonna punt it. Just
I'll
Yeah.
throw the body onto the fire of the. Actually, no, I don't. Never mind.
Roll for punt.
what do I roll?
1d20 and strength.
Wait, so plus something?
Yeah, plus your strength.
You gotta roll to hit first.
Am I not raging? Am I not raging anymore?
Are you still raging?
I'd still be raging for this, and then I'd
Okay, yeah, punt
then.
it. Punt it.
So plus the modifier for strength.
Yeah.
Right now, which is a 6. Come on. Oh god damn it.
Yeah, you punt it, but it was more like a frustrated 5-year-old going "Ah!" and like just trying to kick it.
I want to hack into it a couple more times. Just swing my axe into its body wherever it is,
Okay.
and then
Heart's still on fire.
It's blazing.
I'm just chopping the troll's body just to pieces, and then I'm gonna go probably collapse over here.
Yeah, hold up. Get rid of your Constitution modifier for a moment.
I'm not raging anymore. I get rid of both.
Oh, okay, never mind. You just have 52. I forgot.
Ian,
Okay.
you said the cart slipped over, right?
On its side, yes.
Where are the bodies?
They're kind of littered all around.
I want to go loot the bodies.
You loot the bodies.
What do I find?
You find.
So- Okay, so it's still on fire. There's no bodies, and the bodies just scattered around.
Yeah. No, there are bodies. The bodies are scattered around. Not in the cart though. It looks like there was a type of struggle, or people were trying to run. And this.
Where's Milo right now? If
So,
he's still disguising
how-
himself.
You don't see
If
where
he's still
Milo is at all.
disguising myself, then I say that out loud. Where the hell did Milo go?
How long does this enlarged person last for?
Quite a while actually. It'll last for 4 minutes.
Sweet. So I'm just kind of
Big.
swinging punches while I'm still enlarged.
Okay.
Just have fun with it.
Zinix, you
Hadouken.
find.
Hadouken.
Wow, you find 14 gold and some silver. You find like 23 silver.
14.
Yeah,
gold?
just from and some mundane items on these people.
I don't take the mundane items.
Since there's no one on the cart or by the cart, I'm just gonna put the troll's body on the burning cart with the last minute.
Okay.
It's
Which shouldn't take
it's
long.
cut to pieces right now, so it might be
Oh.
difficult.
I'll-
to
Put the
share.
I'll
chunks
start-
on the cart.
I'll start just tossing pieces or the chunk pieces on the cart then.
That thing almost killed me. It pissed me off.
Hey, that thing could have two-hit me. You got like hit 4 times and you're still standing.
I'm not standing anymore. I'm just kind of collapsed on the ground, sitting.
Okay. Well, at least you aren't unconscious.
I'm bleeding pretty badly though.
Okay. Well, as long as at least Zinix is out of the way, I'll be tossing chunks of the troll into the burning cart.
All right.
I'll undisguise myself and go look for my horse.
I've been looking around for years.
Yeah, you see no sign except for the hoof prints of the pony off
Oh
in the
my God.
distance. It is gone.
Stupid thing.
Milo, you want to explain what the hell just happened?
We fought a troll, and then my
You-
horse ran away.
You were gone, and then you were there again. Like a dead body turned into you. I'm really confused.
Oh,
I guess
eyes must be playing tricks on you, bud. I'm pretty much alive.
It's totally possible. I'm kind of losing a lot of blood right now. I
Here,
might-
let me bandage you up real quick. Hold on.
Hey Milo, or I asked Milo, can you ask for me if Zinix was the one who made me larger for that time?
No, man, I think you just had a growth spurt.
Well, I wish I could have that growth spurt a bit longer because that was fun.
I want to yell like that question at Zinix, but in Orcish. I'm a little bit delirious right now. I need to entertain myself.
Well, I'll take out the bandages, or I'll use a charge my healer's kit, and then I'll wave over Zinix.
Okay, yeah, do your heal check.
Okay.
I think 27 is the highest damage I've done in a long time from one hit.
32 is the most I've done in a while.
I did like five damage once. That's pretty good.
All right, Ian, what does that do?
I'm looking that up right now.
That was awesome. I was just
Don't you?
beating the crap out of him. I was thinking about grappling him with my newfound size, but I was like, nah, I'll just beat the crap out of him.
Heal, that's what I'm looking for. First aid, you do that. See, here's the deal. Well, okay. Is it deadly wounds?
I don't know.
No, yeah. It technically counts as deadly wounds, but
How bad did Milo bandage me? Like how good
not
or
not
bad
enough
of him?
to help at all.
Oh, what?
Typically you do that, like you do first aid and stuff when people are dying and like bleeding needs to be stopped and such. Like I'll say you don't actually use a healer's kit charge, but keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'm still.
I thought it would just help him like recover faster. Like when he sleeps, he'll regain more health.
No.
I'm still losing a lot of blood though until the bleeding stops. Whenever that happens.
Well, I mean, I mean, it was just kind of like the way that this creature was fighting you was just clawing you to bits, so that you're kind of bloodied.
What the hell?
Hey,
I'm
tank.
I'm just gonna take my shirt off and just toss it into the fire because it's all moldy and grimy and bloody. So
He said
Hey,
he's now shirtless.
Hey, Tank did his job though, right? Right?
yeah,
Everyone?
he did. He did good job.
I did my job.
Tank did his job, taking all the goddamn damage.
But yeah, I'll ask Zinix if he's the one who grew his size. I don't
Enlarged.
know, enlarged.
Oh, yeah. I have a myriad of supportive spells I can use on any of you.
Oh, I will relay this information to the party.
Do you have anything that can heal me faster?
No.
It kind of hurts.
I'm just skipping his translation. No, absolutely not. You might die. I apologize.
Milo, are you? Do you translate that back?
I'll just translate no.
You said a little bit more than no.
No, I mean there's some Elvish phrases that they're kinds of what are they called? Figures of speech, you know, and he just used one of those. It sounds a lot longer than it really is.
Bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I laid down.
Well,
Well, no, I don't lay down. I just kind of relax a little bit more because I'm kind of in pain.
So I guess you got off your horse at this point, didn't you? No.
I
My
got
horse
off
is
my
gone. Oh, his horse.
Oh well, yeah.
I got off my horse before right when we saw the car. I got off my horse to go check it out.
Okay. Just making sure.
so
Is it still around?
Is it still around? That is a good question. It is still around.
I
It's just
asked.
kinda staring in your guys' direction, almost as if it's curious.
I'll ask Milo. Does Zinix know thank you in common? Well, actually, I should be asking him that. I don't know. I'll just extend my hand for a handshake to a Zinix.
Xenix gives no fucks.
Oh, okay.
Zinix gives you a quizzical look.
Tom, you there?
Yeah, sorry, I had to mute my mic for a sec.
Oh, it's cool.
I grab his hand with both of mine and shake it up and down almost violently. I am not used to these customs.
I'll tell Milo, tell him to ease up a little. He doesn't have to be so rough with it. Shut up, Ian.
I mean, you kind of set yourself up for that one. Yeah, I'll say that. Just be like, take it easy, man. Take it easy, bro.
Take it easy.
Take what easy?
Your hand. You're hurting him.
What? Impossible. Look at his size.
Oh yeah, you're still giant, aren't you?
No, he's not anymore.
He used to be.
He's just a big person.
Well, I'll just kind of wave it off and look at the caravan and see if there's anything I can squander. I know he already checked it, but I'm just gonna take a quick once over.
Well, it would still be on fire, wouldn't it?
Oh, sorry. Say that again. I was distracted.
I'm looking at the cart to see if there's anything there that would be of interest.
It's still ablaze, and there are some things that do catch your eye, but whether or not you feel like you want to dive into the fire
Right.
is questionable.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll leave it be.
Okay. Cool. So you guys end up, kind of.
Eventually, I get my horse again, and
Yeah.
we would probably have to slow down a bit, but
Yeah, you would now be. Milo
I'll
does not
ask-
have a pony anymore, so. And
Um,
you'd be going at Milo's pace.
Ethan, can you carry him?
Does he want to be carried? It'd make things quicker.
I didn't ask that. I asked if you can carry him.
I can.
Carry him.
I'll look
Slow
at
us down.
Milo to see if there's a response.
It's kind of demeaning.
I
I can
mean,
walk. I mean,
I'll get over it.
it's quicker if we don't move at your speed.
Okay, I see how it
You're
is.
short. You got
I
small.
mean, I
Yeah,
don't want to
fine.
sound like.
I'll let you carry me,
All right.
but I won't
well
be
then,
happy about it.
Yay! All right, let's keep going.
We just need to go fast, man.
Gotta go fast.
I want to check one thing really quickly. 16. You don't even weigh 50 pounds. Jesus Christ. Including all your equipment.
Bag of
Oh,
holding.
I need to change my stuff again.
I mean, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, totally. You can totally carry him without. Man, that's stupid. Okay. In what way are you carrying Milo?
I'll just have him. Well, I'll ask him if he just wants to sit on my shoulders or what.
I'll sit on your shoulders, whatever.
All right. We do that then.
Okay, cool. So you guys end up.
Oh, before we set off, I'll take the jug of whiskey out, take a sip, and put it back.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, yeah. You guys head off in the direction of Zula once again. And you get to about here. Yeah, you guys sleep again. You guys take watch. Okay, nothing eventful happens in the night. You
Okay.
guys,
Do I regain any health? No, I wouldn't.
no, you wouldn't.
We fought that day.
Combat,
Yeah.
combat.
True.
You guys make it to Zula that dusk, that evening.
Sweet.
And I should point out this is a much nicer and cooler place than you just were in Arcadia. Like, you kind of forgot that Zula was such a nice little oasis in this wasteland. In fact,
don't know
Zenix,
about-
you had never experienced this before, so this is a very nice
It's
and...
magical, but it's hot and it's pissing me off.
Yep. Well, this is where you'd go to, like, you know, a tropical beach, and you'd just be kind of sitting there, like,
I
lying on the
want to
sand.
be an ice dragon. Any sort of sand is not pleasant.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, this entire continent just doesn't agree with you.
Maybe if we head south.
So first time,
South
like,
towards the
when-
equator.
when we get there, I'll tell everyone. Well, I say we wait a little bit before pursuing leads on this undead threat. I need some ale and some sleep. And
I poke
go.
Milo and ask
So it's
what he's
dusk.
saying.
You said, Ian, so everyone's
Yeah.
closing up shop.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going
so,
to an inn as soon as I say that.
Okay.
Isn't this
well,
the place where there are no inns, or was that?
No,
Is that
there's an inn.
Beirut's?
Oh my god, dude, that was a while ago.
That was, I think it was Decall. I think
This
there
is
was
the
an inn.
wrong campaign here, man.
Whatever.
I mean, to call it a ghost town. They're still in.
I'm going to. I still don't have any money from Arcadia, so.
Oh, that was Vonnegut,
Yep, that was Fort
the
Bohaven.
shittiest town on earth.
It was not a town, it was a military
Shittiest
outpost.
town on earth. Shittiest military outpost
Oh
on
my
earth.
god.
I hate to ask Milo, but do you mind if I borrow a little bit of money for a room because I still have no money?
Well, let's see how well I can perform tonight, and I'll give you anything that I make.
All right.
So yeah, I'll perform tonight as well. Try to make that cash money.
Okay, so you all go back to the inn that at the very beginning that you guys went to in Zula, called Fun's Bottom.
Jesus Christ.
And well, it's at this point it's a oh no, Mike. I didn't say make a performance check.
Well, I made it anyway.
Yeah, it's too late though.
I'm singing to myself. Whatever.
All right.
It's this beautiful song that only he can hear.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
I
guess
am
you
one
do
with
that
the
around
universe.
everyone else. You do that with the rest of the party, and they're kind of going, "Whoa."
I'm gone. Like, I don't know if they lag behind, but I just set off right for an inn.
I'm feeling myself,
Immediately.
man.
Yeah, you are feeling yourself. You're feeling it. And no one is there to hear it unless someone says they want to be.
That's what makes it so beautiful.
I'm not there.
So wait, the inn is barren. There's not even. Is there a barkeep?
I mean, no,
Or is it?
because it's kind of like inns don't really have a barkeep. If anything, they sell like simple like food.
Oh, that's right. We went to an inn, not a tavern.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd go to a tavern first.
Okay, then you find the slippery rock.
and get some ale and something to eat.
Oh wait, yeah, I wanted to go to a tavern too.
Okay. Well, then tell you what, you
No, there doesn't have to be anyone there.
Yeah, I
It
know.
could be like everyone's sleeping, you know.
Well, yeah. Okay,
I mean,
fair
it's
enough.
dusk. It seems like the party is gonna start at dusk, right?
That's true. So you get in there, and actually, there are a couple people who are there listening, and actually, you notice some people actually come down the stairs and sit down to listen, and they really seem to be enjoying it. What are you singing in particular?
I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think what would get me the most money.
Pop, poppy, poppy, poppy.
Pop, pop, pop.
Anything that's pop, man. No.
I'll sing some pop. Yeah, sing.
Yo, what
Turn
about
down
that
for what?
death
Turn
metal?
down for what? You just
Turn
start.
down for what?
You just start like pumping into tables and such, and they just shatter. You go through the floor, and you're just chilling with the people in the basement.
That's how I do, man. Natural 20.
The fucking halfling, man. Well, say
There's-
you make as much as the stage down, so roll a d10. You get uno silver pieces.
I'll give the Uno silver piece to Isen.
A 20 and then a 1. Let's go.
I hope this can pay for the night.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right. Can we take a break or consider like ending it here? Because I know we didn't get much done, but I'm a little
I mean,
tired.
it's kinda, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Um,
happy I'm still alive.
Hey man. Fucking troll, man. I honestly didn't really expect you guys to go through it the way you did.
I mean, I wasn't.
What health
I
do you
was.
have?
I was considering like whether we were gonna fight it or
Bless you.
just or what. Then Blake just had to go charge it, so I was like, all right, fine, fuck it.
Yeah.
So now-
It had the average health the troll has is 63, and it regens health as well.
we killed it.
Per turn.
5.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
We were
and-
doing a lot more than 5 damage a turn.
Yeah, you guys powered through a good amount of it pretty quickly. Anywho, we'll kick off next week, and I will have a little bit more energy. So.
Okay.
Experience.
Yeah, I was like, it was hard for me to get into it too, because I'm tired,
Yeah.
very tired.
400 for the troll. For not leaving Tom's new character by the wayside. We'll also give you. We'll give everyone 150. Tom, I need to determine your XP real quick.
So,
550 for this one.
550, and then for the role play, you guys did pretty good role playing this time, so 400 for each of you again.
Yeah.
So how much total?
950.
Okay.
I need to determine your XP real quick though.
Yeah, it's a little behind.
It should be though, technically. But... You know what, that just makes things more complicated if it's
Yeah, I have over 10,000.
okay.
Mike, is this your XP?
Yeah.
Cool.
I just added it. Like that's the final.
That's the final.
Oh, he's at almost 13k.
Oh, God.
Holy crap.
Big number. There you go.
I want that much XP. Go
Ooh.
back. That was awesome.
Yeah, wasn't it? You were
Over
like
a
level. You were like
million.
level 45 right there. You like had 2 full classes and stuff.
Wait, how much
I
XP?
don't-
did
You were a fighter sorcerer, man.
I
How
only
much
have
XP
10k.
did he have
XP.
before?
He
did
had
you
like
accidentally-
a million something. Actually, it
Oh,
might have
that's
been
more-
10 million.
That's probably like. Yeah, that's probably
I'm
like.
a dual
level
class
13.
sorcerer rogue,
Oh
and
man.
I'm a dragon.
And you're a dragon. Stealthy
Get
dragon.
Stealthy dragon, get wrecked.
Holy crap.
What's the next level for you guys? Is it 16?
1500 or
15.
15k.
Yeah, 15k. You're right.
Need another session or 2 before I hit that.
Well,
My-
if
I
you
was gonna
guys
hit
do
that.
a lot next session, you could technically.
Wait,
hit
how
it.
much to the next level?
15.
15,000.
Okay.
I'm at 10,000.
I mean,
I'm
level
at-
5 is no joke though. At that.
Mike
point.
is almost at 13k.
Level 5 is when I could start doing
Oh,
really
man,
shitty
I don't know what
things
you're
to you
talking
guys.
about.
I mean, you threw a
I'm
troll
not
at
even
us.
I'm not even close to
That's
taking
that's
K.
not that shitty. Like if
You
it-
should have thrown
Oh, wait,
2
12K.
trolls at us, because then I could have had time to enlarge everybody.
yeah, but then
would've-
everyone would have been murdered. The
Yeah, well,
barbarian
you
would
know.
be dead instantly.
It happens.
That's true. No, once you hit level 5, that's when I can start doing really evil things to you guys.
Who
Or
put
I'm
a
just
house
like,
in,
alright, one of you falls in a pit, you're dead.
Who put a
Okay.
house in the ocean on Minecraft?
That was Mike.
I
Mike, why
built
would you
a house in the ocean.
put a house in the ocean?
Not
Hold on.
recording. Yay.